Yes, we're live. We're live, I think. Hi, Annie. It's actually, I checked my phone. The clock's changed, you know, Annie. I don't know where you're based, but we're 9:15 in Spain. Hello, Pepper 405. So, Graham's just getting his costume ready. And then we'll have to try and get ourselves comfortable somewhere. See the cat? There. Oh, there. She loves the fire. That's her favourite thing, is the fire. Are you coming here, Graham? Or are you going to put your mask on? He can't drink his wine while he's wearing the mask. And you'll have to come close up and introduce yourself. And speaking of which, our kids have just gone out trick-or-treating, and one of their friends has been very, very brave. He's gone out dressed as Jesus. And I did say to him, I'm not sure that's a good idea because Spain is a very Catholic country. But he's lived in Spain for years and he's fluent in Spanish, so we'll see how that goes. We actually bought this gimpy thing, if I can just pull that down. We bought it for a Meghan Markle sketch for Graham to play Harry. Don't take it off. Do you remember the Invisible Man? That was good. Hi, Jodie. Hi, Vicky. Hello, everybody. And we'll be. I'm going to tell my last sort of major 86 High Street story. I've been saving it up for Halloween. It's not as big an event as the other two. So I'll be back in a minute. You don't have to be silent, Graham, just because you've got no face.
It's more scary of your silence, isn't it?
Wait till they see Ben's costumes. They've just gone out, but they'll be back soon.
I tell you what, it's really hot in there. I feel like a nun.
You look like a nun like that.
Oh, nuns with beards. Where's me wine?
Don't know. This is mine. You keep your hands off it.
Not supposed to be on till 9 o'clock. Where are we going to sit?
Well, we're going to organise ourselves. That's why we're a bit early.
If we sit a bit too far away.
What we're going to have to do, I think, is
we'll have to keep your legs crossed.
We'll have to pull.
We're going to sit like that.
Graham!
Good God,
well, I think we might have to pull it nearer because we won't be able to read the comments.
Okay.
Will we?
Okay.
And then we might have to adjust be really careful with it.
Come on a bit early so we'll get it right, yeah?
Yeah, let's get comfortable. Yeah.
If it falls over and
No, I meant pull the table.
Fuse block. Oh, a whole table, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
but be really careful how you do
It's
it.
the wire.
That's it.
How's
then
that?
we've got the fire, and then I can read the comments. Just about. Oh, I need your dress for a minute. He's wearing pants underneath that.
Right.
So am I.
Are you sure?
Oh,
no, I tell you.
Is there a row going on? Oh, it's the little kids. They want to do the trick or treat, don't they?
She goes to the door like this.
Yeah, we'll do it one at a time. You stay here for a minute because they'll want sweets, won't they?
Wow, it's too hot in here. Right, what are we up to? Where's my glasses? Yeah. Right. That's the glasses, yeah. All the Spanish kids are out in the street making loads of noise. Do I feel like a nun? Right, who have we got here? Who have we got?
No, it's just a massive, massive family.
Danny, yeah, Abigail, yeah, Heidi, Jodie, hi. Vicky, Jodie, Pauline, hi everyone, Jodie,
Maybe
See
you
me,
budge
Angela?
up and I'll sit this side. That would be easier. wouldn't
Well,
it?
you need
So
your glasses because I can't see it that far
I'm
away.
probably going to be getting up and down a lot.
The kids have gone out all dressed in madness.
Yes, wait till you see Ben's and India's costume is fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, really, really good. I'm surprised.
I
She didn't know what to dress up.
I wish I
as.
was 45 years old.
Don't be sick, Graham.
No,
And
seriously,
she's gone
she
out
looks
with a
brilliant.
mask
She looks
on that says
fabulous.
"Kiss
She does.
Me" because it's from the Purge film, right? Hello,
She looks fabulous.
got Vicky, Pauline Muir, Jamie Ann Curry, Jodie, Vicky Groom, Shine 101. Hi Annie, Susan Knox Elkin. Hello, and SMI. So you're all dressed up tonight. Oh yes, I'm going to put the link in the comments, and then if any of you want to come up, you just click the link, I think, and then you will appear in a box at the bottom, and then I can invite you up. And I don't think you have to have the camera on.
We were going to do just a normal live, but she wants
But
to do
just
Streamlabs,
in case, because I'm a bit
StreamYard.
inept at this, just in case, might be better you hide your webcam if you don't want to be seen, and you just hi Queen Bee,
No.
you don't want to be seen. Hi Poppy, hello Poppy. How's it doing in Sussex tonight? Doing any witch burning tonight? Because we like doing that.
The Lewis bonfire soon.
Oh yeah. I'm sure Poppy's been to the Lewis bonfire many times. They're
Scary, isn't it? Scary.
fanatical about it, aren't they?
Yeah.
So absolutely anybody wants to click the link. Oh, maybe I should pin the link, pin the comment. Can I pin a comment?
That's mad, isn't it?
Hang on. Put user in timeout. No, block user. No, I don't want to do either of those things. Maybe I can't pin a comment. I don't know. Hi Tabitha. Hi Callie. Witch burning, yes. I might watch a Boris Karloff later. Actually, I used to watch them when I was really little, and I love Boris Karloff, and Peter Cushing. He's another great one. Hello, Malaika, and Shreya Kian.
You didn't like the candle. Like the candles.
Graham, you look cool.
Look like some medieval.
I thought you were saying Graham. I love your
insane
sparkly
person.
frock.
Well, I could take the.
It's really hot, isn't it?
It's really hot. I could take the hood off and go into a Meghan Markle witch.
This is my
And
familiar.
wear the wig.
I am actually a witch.
Oh yeah. I need the lighter to light the candles.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Poppy. You can't get near Lewis on bonfire night. You've got to go in the morning, really, or the day before. We used to have a big bonfire party. Don't set fire to yourself, Graham, please. We used to have a big bonfire party at 86 High Street, and we'd all watch the procession out the window because we were on the high street. But yeah, it was a nightmare. People had to get in early. And quite often people who were coming to the party, they couldn't get in. They phoned us from a phone box and said, we can't get anywhere near the place. It's a nightmare. Jodie, you can drop a link in StreamYard. Did I not put the link? I'll keep intermittently posting it because
All your trolls will click on the link.
I don't care, let them come up.
Oh, hey,
Even
no.
trolls are welcome. In fact, especially trolls are welcome.
Well, it is Halloween.
Isn't this the perfect night for trolls?
Yeah.
So why
Come
not?
Giving you grief, just go block. Block.
Nobody's going to be blocked tonight. Nobody.
Trolls are.
Jodie, it's afternoon still here. So you in America? I'm guessing you're not in Australia because I think Australia is the morning because they're complete opposite.
About 12 hours-ish.
Yeah.
Depending on where you are in Australia, obviously. But it's 1 hour ahead or behind of Greenwich Mean Time for every 15 degrees of longitude. There you go. There's an interesting bit of fact that you didn't need to know.
I think my blood's melting.
Your blood's melting.
Yeah, India.
So I stabbed her in the eye before we came live.
India bought a tube of fake blood from Chinos, and I put it on, and then she said, because it's from the Chinos, it's all very cheap stuff, it will probably stain your
I
face.
think you're a witch.
So never mind.
I'm going to come against you.
Western Canada. Very nice. So what's everybody up to tonight?
Well, it's Halloween, isn't it? They're doing witchy shit.
Well, apart from Tabitha's witch burning.
They
Oh, I
can't
think
burn
I'll-
witches on. That's not Halloween. That's some other time, isn't it?
Love your well-behaved cat, says Shreya.
Familiar.
Yes, she's a very good cat.
Yes.
I cast spells in the kitchen and everything. Don't I, Kitty? She's so relieved. Well, actually, she loved being on the boat.
She cast out
But-
her boyfriend this morning.
Yeah.
Very early hours.
Kitty has a boyfriend. Well, he wants to be a boyfriend. He looks exactly like her, but a bit bigger with a boy face. And she hates other cats, and she growled at him before. Hello, Light Dusting. Hello, Karen Mayrick.
I can't read any of that.
I've been.
Not my medieval
I can
glasses.
read that without my glasses, actually.
Yeah.
I've been for a run in the dark, and it's pouring down. I'm drenched, and I haven't seen
Karma.
any trick or
Graham, you can't hit
treaters.
your wife these days.
Light Dusting. Hello
Fucking
from Ireland.
Banker. She's my property, as long as it's more than
Huh? Karma Collective is in the house.
he's insisting on
Come on,
spanking.
Karma.
No, you didn't say
Click the
that.
link.
I did.
Pat Pelham. Hello, Candy Marie.
Pelham. That's a good name.
That's a very good name. We were talking about the Pelhams
The
today.
Pelhams.
And
Did you know Judge Pelham hanged Dick Turpin, the famous highwayman?
it's 1 p.m., Graham, in LA. Oh, you're in
Los
LA.
Angeles, yes. It's 9 hours behind.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it will
the
be.
link.
It will be, yeah. 1 p.m.
Hi, Jody. Can anyone just click the link just to test if it works? I've put it in a comment.
Did you?
Mm.
Come on,
It's
who's
there.
brave enough to come on with us?
Yeah, come on up. Come
Come on. Come on. You can do it.
Because once they click the link, they should appear in the studio.
Yeah. Someone's done it. Look. Someone's
Ah,
on. Someone's
right.
on.
Karma, knew it.
Karma. Yay. Oh, come on, man. Have you got a camera or what?
No, I'm ill.
He is gorgeous, isn't he? Is that you, Karma, that picture?
When I was 27.
Absolutely. That's exactly how I see you in my mind. Very handsome. So what you up to tonight?
Just chilling like a villain.
What's up?
Oh yeah, with 2 smashed knees.
Oh, right. You're still healing on your knees.
Yeah, and that's going to take a year to sort out, and then I can drop weight and get back to how I used to be.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it, when you get something that's so debilitating. I know when I had tennis elbow, I couldn't do anything. I literally just laying in bed. I was in so much pain all the time, and it went on for months. And my family were absolutely no help whatsoever, and everything just went to shit. It was awful.
I was helpful.
Average, you don't have to put up with this abuse, getting bloody face and everything, you know. It's 2023.
And he says, hi, Karma. Hello from Las Vegas, Angela Hanley, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas. That's cool.
Very
I've
cool
been there.
place, very cool place. Pat Nadu, hello. Who else we've got? Cynthia Goldman Steinway. Hello, everybody. Oh, she says, we both look fabulous. Yes, Graham wears this all the time, actually. He's got a 90, very similar to this, but it's
Like
more
a
in
Muslim woman, aren't I? No, you can't say
No,
that.
it's more like, he's more like a baby
It's my-
blue satin.
He's got a
90
curd, yeah.
edging that he sleeps in. Hi, Ria. Hello. Yes, we started early, Ria, to just get settled and get in the right
We
place.
weren't sure it'd work. We thought it might not work properly, so we thought we'll just hit the button and see if it works.
So why didn't you dress up as the Addams family?
Could have done, I suppose, yeah.
I mean, haven't you had the wig?
Paul Fisher.
I could
Paul
have used
Fisher, yeah.
the Megan wig.
I could have worn the bulk now.
Well, you
What
could
was
have
he
done a
called?
small
Lurch, wasn't he?
in the hand.
What was he? Yeah. Thing. Remember Thing?
The thing, the hand.
Oh, cousin it.
Yeah.
The Ukraine could have been Wednesday. Seems so faiths away.
He's not here Wednesday. He's not here.
No,
Wednesday.
Wednesdays in the UK, and she's She's not feeling very well.
She's in Whitby. She's doing the Ouija board in Whitby
Hello,
tonight.
flower
Oh, that's it.
garden. Listening in my jammies. Now that's a scary sight. Yes, it is. I'll keep my legs together. Don't worry, it won't get too scary.
I told Faith where to go in Whitby.
Oh, she loves Whitby. She loves it. And as you know, Karma, they do the big festival there, don't they?
Yeah.
Someone said to me in the comments earlier, was your daughter at a protest? Because I saw her on the news. And I said, no, really not. It must have been someone who looked like her, because Faith doesn't protest about anything. Trust me. She's
Only about you and me.
She doesn't care.
If there's a dragon in danger, she would.
Evil parents, you're not giving me enough money.
Might protest for a credit card. That's what she asked for on her 6th birthday. I said, what do you want? She said, a credit card so I can buy my own things all year.
And flowers, wasn't it?
Oh no, that was when
Rose
she was
petals.
about 3. She wanted champagne and kisses.
And
She
rose
slept-
petals,
went
I've
out to
heard of.
sleep over with my mum, and my mum had a big
Yeah.
sort of princess bed. I'm sure you can imagine.
Well, everyone wants a Daddy Warbox.
Like something out of Hollywood. So probably like you, Karma. I've seen your interior design. I bet you have. I bet you've got a big princess bed. Hello, Kimberly Marie.
I've got a gold bed.
A what bed?
A gold one.
I bet.
Big brass bed with big brass knobs.
Have you
Victorian
really?
one, yeah.
I've got like a modern gold one from Next, but I had to dismantle it because at the moment I'm on like one of those mobile beds because I've got my niece a certain height.
Right. I can just imagine. I really want to come visit your house. You know, to send me some more pictures of it all. I've put the link up there in the comments, guys. If anybody else wants to come up, there can be more than 2 of us.
I always wanted one of them big brass Victorian bedsteads, you know, with the big brass knobs, you know, so she could do a bit of bondage.
I can imagine the sort Karma's got. I bet it's all the curly whirlies, isn't
Uh,
it? With the bed foot and the bed head, yeah?
Graham, I thought you were wanting to do bed knobs and broomsticks. Like Jessica.
I'm game for anything. Like, well, most things, not anything.
Cynthia
No.
said, Karma, you have the most delightful chuckle. Oh, well, I think I can show these. I forgot I could do this. It's been so long.
Well, you
since-
just click on
You
it.
just click on a comment and then Ria has her Morticia dress on. Are you going to come up, Ria?
Come on, Ria. Come on,
Click the
baby.
link. Come on.
It's it. Oh, you got a camcorder? No, I'm in a webcam thing.
Camcorder.
Well, we can't see it otherwise, can we?
No, my bed's quite modern. It's like vertical, like diagonal lines and everything. It's like Art Deco chic.
I love art. I love art. I've just got blood all over my hand now. This stuff doesn't go hard. It's just staying runny.
Do we get your tissue?
No, because it's my costume.
Look like you've been punched in the face.
Great, stop attacking your wife. It's not healthy.
I'm not hard enough. I would never marry a woman who could not beat me in a fair fight.
I need to log on the fire in a minute.
Put a log on the fire,
Yeah.
you sure?
Might do. It looks really vicious on that, doesn't it? Problem is you won't be able to see it properly. Why not? Oh, come on up, Ria.
Let's make the picture bigger.
Oh, yes.
That better? Oh,
Yes,
there you go.
that's better.
Oh,
Where are the kids?
They have gone
The-
out trick-or-treating at their age, if
I've-
you please.
I've just done
18-year-old trick-or-treating.
so, mate, I've just videoed them before they went out, right? And it's on my channel. If you can have a quick look, it's only about a few seconds.
They'll
long.
be back in a minute, and they're done.
One of them's dressed as Jesus. The other one's dressed as a gothic fairy or something.
No,
ballerina.
she's not a gothic ballerina.
That's what she looks like to
character
me.
from a film.
And yeah.
Don't you can't even describe that.
The Purge. The Purge. That's what she's from.
Because Ben's is really, really
Cuckoo Psycho.
creepy. It's really sick and creepy.
And he's got this baseball bat which is made of plastic.
Over at
So
some
you can
rubber.
Yeah,
like a
so you can
noodle.
really whack each other with it over the edge, you know, and it looks really effective on film, but it doesn't hurt, obviously, because it's plastic. But
The India
it's brilliant, it's
red
brilliant.
paint.
And all the paint comes off every time you hit someone with it. All the paint comes off, so it looks even more authentic.
I thought Ben was already dressed up for Halloween earlier on. I thought he was doing a skit on that famous TV program. It's called Roots.
Ah,
And he's been jumping out at me.
yeah.
I was doing a video the other day and he hid down there. And when he stood up, he banged his shoulder.
Oh, that was on your
Yeah, and I thought, serves you right, little git. I said
great
to
Granny
him,
Moira
"Film it,
video.
leave me alone."
I heard that. Yeah.
He did. But it is super creepy. Rhea says, "Give me a minute." So we will have the lovely Rhea Smith.
Boom.
I
And
told
Rhea,
them they should have dressed up as Chucky and Tiffany.
who's Chucky and Tiffany?
Charles played Chucky. Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well,
And his wife,
the
Tiffany.
mask that Ben's got is a bit along the lines of Chucky, but it's worse. I think it's worse. It's super, super creepy.
49 people for the benefit of people who've just joined. This is
I was
my
going to say for the benefit of the
this is
tape.
my costume, okay?
Oh, yes.
I've got
You've
to
gotta
show
do-
you what,
gotta do a
see,
profile
what the
before
shits
you
you
put the
wearing
hood
there.
up. Do a profile to show them your nose.
No, it's the
So, have
Green Reaper.
you
That's
found
right.
out the
Well, it's
genealogy?
you can't leave that down for more than like 10 seconds. I'll just
It is
suffocate.
quite hot. We've actually got the door open. It's October, but it's still not that
And
cold
she made me
here.
light the fire tonight for authenticity. You know,
for a bit of atmosphere.
bit of
Isn't
at-
it? The cat loves
yeah, and
it.
it's got to be
Woody.
25 degrees.
See how she warms her little feet.
It's not cold. It's not cold here. It goes cold at night, though. It does go cold at night this time of year. But in
Hello,
the daytime-
artisan gaffer.
Artisan.
Gala. Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on. Did I just hear a cat in the garden?
Avid, have you found out your gene pill yet?
No, I haven't done it yet because I've got some advice. Hello, Tansy Smith. I got some advice to check around because apparently you've got to choose one that's got a big database, otherwise they send you updates and it doesn't make a lot of sense. And also, someone was saying it could be the government collecting DNA data.
They've already done that with the COVID.
When they do
Oh,
give samples to the government for
listen.
criminals.
They could clone us or something.
Listen, you know, with the COVID, when they give it all that COVID, you've got to have a test. What do you think that was? That was a DNA swab.
Oh,
Gotcha.
oh,
You've over
that
it.
was very loud.
I'm going to get some more
I'll
wine.
get you one. I'll mix them.
And I said at the time, don't you see what they're doing? That is DNA swabs. They're DNA swabbing everybody. What's your name? We'll send you the results. What's your date of birth? Da, 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 da. Yeah. We'll send you the results. Oh, you're fine, mate. You're fine. You haven't got it. Boom. They're just filling in all the gaps on because up to now, if you get arrested for a crime, they can take your DNA. But otherwise, they can't take it. And then all of a sudden, you get a virus come along. Oh, yes. We've got to swab you. See if you've got the virus. No, you haven't got it, mate, but we've got you. Boom. Call me. I don't know, but that's what I think. I think they've been just harvesting data from everybody.
They could.
And everybody fell for it.
They could well have been because, like the throat ones, that apparently the early ones, they said they were very diggy and like they'd taken a little bit of.
Up your nose, down the back of your throat, giving it all that. What do you think they're after?
All right, Graham.
Anyway, that's just my opinion. I might be wrong.
It's
I
a
might
bit
be
taboo with the YouTube.
But yeah, you
videos.
can't mention the C word or the 19 word, can you? It's taboo. No, the thing, you mention you go, ah! No, you can't mention it. It's not allowed. You can't talk about it because, I don't know why it's not allowed, is it?
I'm just checking on roast dinner.
Anyway, Grahams, I'm thinking I might become a lord.
Why not?
I'm going to go to. Do you not know at Scotland you can buy a patch of land?
You can.
And it's legit, and for like 49 quid you can become a lord.
You can. I've got a friend who's a lady, and she owns about a square foot.
Yeah.
Of Scotland. Yeah. But there's another one. My daughter, Faith, her actual name's Samantha. But she's.
I don't know why she doesn't like that name for. It's nice.
Samantha's a great name. We named her after remember Bewitched?
Yeah.
Samantha the Witch, Elizabeth Montgomery. And we thought that was really cool. That was really cool. And when she was born, we thought Samantha. And so we named her Samantha. Anyway, she decided when she got to about 20, she didn't like Samantha anymore. So she decided she wants to change her name to Faith. And how's her mum and dad going to go, hello, Faith? After 20 years of Samantha. And anyway, we sort of got along with it because she's over 21 now, you know. She wants to be called. But anyway, it's called Sealand. Have you heard of Sealand?
There you go.
Off the coast.
I don't know if Faith's ever shown you that. That is her sort of knighthood thing.
Suffolk, off the coast of Suffolk, there's a flat tower from World War II, and the guy has actually declared it a country because it's more than 3 miles outside the territorial waters, and to this day you can buy a title from Sealand, and the guy Michael, the Prince of Sealand, you can look it up.
Oh yeah, and they were kidnapped.
So she's actually
she paid 50 quid for that.
A title, Lady Faith. That's what we call her, Lady Faith.
Proper title.
It's a proper title.
And they're
for
like
the Prince
pirates and everything. Don't bring.
I was thinking of becoming a lord, but apparently, if you want to become a duke or a duchess, it's about 500 quid.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm not paying that.
No, it's not. It's 150.
No, but it is a genuine title, although it's not particularly.
I don't want to be a Markle.
Just wipe it off. I mean, you know, I'm already a baron, so I don't need a baron title from Sealand. But I was going to make Trevor Colt a lord just for a laugh.
I just thought with my ancestry, I might as well take up being a lord.
It cost me 30 quid, and he didn't like the idea, so I was just going to buy him a title just for a laugh, because he lives down that way, doesn't he, Suffolk?
I heard that he's not coming back on YouTube doing videos. He's only still on Rumble until he gets the banner lift.
Yeah, well, I've spoke to him, and yeah, well, he wants it. YouTube are monetizing his channel. They're making money out of his channel.
It's crazy. He should have set up a Patreon, and then they couldn't have made money out of it.
Well, he wants to come back, from what I gather. I mean, I can't speak for Trevor.
He is on YouTube. He hasn't left YouTube.
I can't speak for Trevor because he's his own boss, obviously. But from what I gather, talking to him, he wants to come back onto YouTube and stay on YouTube for as long as he can. But he wants to be monetized. He wants to be monetized. He doesn't want to do it for nothing.
He should just make another channel and people go to it.
So he's on Rumble at the moment. He's doing his daily thing on Rumble. If you follow Trevor, just go on Rumble and you'll see.
It's very clever what he's doing, actually.
It is clever what he's doing.
He's using his YouTube to promote his Rumble.
He is, yeah. So I don't know where that's going to go. Maybe they'll give him his monetization. I can't see why they're taking his monetization away from him. Why not? Why? I don't know. I think. Oh, Ray Shake, Snake Spear's back.
Oh, Rhea, then click on her. Bring her up.
She says, I have my Morticia dress on. I don't know how to bring her up. She said she's ready. She's out in the garden smoking a fag. No.
She's ready.
Oh.
God, you're so indiscreet. She should appear as a box, and then you just click on her box.
Oh, she's just powdering her nose. What do you mean click on her box? I don't know what you mean.
Look, is she not there as a box? All she's got to do is click the link. No, not that side.
There's a bottle. Oh, hang on. There we go. Add to stream, yeah? Get it! Hey, Snake Spear. Boom.
Boom.
But I can't see otherwise.
Well,
can you hear me? Can you hear me though?
I can.
Excellent.
Rhea and I had a nightmare on the Discord
She's on
the
it,
other
she's
day.
in it.
There were only 2 of us. And you're looking fabulous there, girl.
I've got yes, I've got a full size photo of me on the Discord. It's under the fashion area.
I love your hair.
Yeah, my hair. Oh, it's a mess.
It's so
straggly.
Oh no! Why is it when people are born with curly hair they want straight hair, and when they're born with straight hair they want curly hair?
I don't know. It just feels a bit straggly to me today.
Oh, really would. But yeah, Rhea and I had a nightmare. We couldn't for some reason. I think it was the the little switch on the microphone cord in the end, the headphone cord in the end.
Was it?
I just flipped it up and down, and then we could hear each other. But we were there for an hour.
Technology and old people.
Sign language, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was going. Yes. I can hear you.
Hi, Fiona Hall. Flower Garden says, "What's everyone's best trick or treat jokes? My son always said, how do you make a pool table laugh? Put your hand in its pockets and tickle its balls." He was 8 years old.
Oh
That one up there.
Ben gave me a joke tonight. He said women actually turn into good drivers. So if you're a good driver, watch out for a woman turning into.
Great. I think you want to lose a battle. The whole place is mainly women.
Oh, it's stepping on a mine, isn't it, mate? You know when you're stepping on a mine with women, you can only tease them to a point, and they turn on you and give it in the neck.
Yes, and there's the joke about women. They invented shopping trolleys or something to help us walk on two legs and all that.
Yeah. Why have women got smaller feet than men?
So they can get nearest the sink. Yes.
Yeah, we know that one.
Yeah, we've done all those racist,
Yeah.
sexist jokes.
Oh, don't talk about racism.
Sexist, ageist,
No,
racist.
Don't do
I've actually
racism,
write it
don't
up
do
tonight in
sexism.
case I offend anybody.
You've read it up, you've insulted all the men.
I've read it up. Yes. Oh, yes, I might be offending all the Native Americans. Oh, good grief. The crap those people make up. Hello,
Yeah.
Princess Carol.
Oh yeah, Princess, she's on.
Yes, Princess Carol. Hi,
Princess,
Josie.
you're going to come on our live. You're going
Right.
to come on our live, Princess.
Now, I can make
Hi,
people-
everybody.
if I make people moderators on this, they can.
I've got
I
no
think they
idea.
can put
I've got no
comments
idea
up.
how Steam thing works.
No, you do it on YouTube. Duchess and
Make-
Arthur
make-
explained
Make
it.
Georgie mod. She's got Georgie.
Sorry?
Jodie.
Jodie.
Yeah, Jodie.
Yeah.
And
She's good.
Princess Carol, you're going to come on.
Demelza Boying.
How many people can
Gail
you have on the
Bryan.
screen at once?
If you only give Graham a dig in the ribs for me.
I don't know how many you can get on here at once.
Rhea, are you wearing evening lingerie?
Am I wearing?
What? Am I wearing what?
Is who wearing what?
Evening lingerie.
No.
Put your hand up.
Put my hand up. Why?
Yeah, just put your hand up. Turn it around. Oh.
My lingerie.
This is, yeah, this
No.
is the
No, we don't.
yeah,
want
the
this.
Morticia.
Is this to lure the husband into the bed?
No.
He's going to come back to see your hand. Like,
This is
like
really
you did
weird.
with Morticia.
Jessica Rabbit. Yes. Do you know that's why I think maybe why I like this dress? I mean, Jessica had a very Jessica Rabbit had a very showy dress.
Yeah.
Of course, she was a cartoon.
Come on, Ray, we need to see your dress.
It's
Yes.
on the Discord. I can't stand up because I've got no room.
Just tilt your camera down then.
You what? Rick?
I'm so inverted.
No, you'll have
I
to
was just interested to
What is
see
he like?
your
Put your
gorgeous
camera
dress.
down. Come on,
you'll have to
Rhea.
go onto the Discord and look at the Discord.
Okay.
There.
Right.
I'll
Oh,
do that later.
we've got somebody else. We've got Princess Carol.
Nice one,
Come on.
Princess. Come on, baby.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Rhea. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
How are you doing? Are you dressed up for tonight?
No, I'm not.
I've got to
Where's
say,
the cats?
What?
Where's the cats?
The cats? Oh, they're around somewhere. Oh, they're on my bed.
Oh.
Oh, they're
Oh.
gorgeous.
Welcome to the
I
channel,
love cat.
Princess.
How many cats have you got, Princess?
2.
Oh,
I inherited them. Unfortunately, my friend died last November, and I was looking after them at the time. and they just stayed with me.
Oh.
So
Oh
this
wow.
is that's Shreya. That's Shreya,
Oh,
Look, pussycat, look.
Well, our cat
and
hates
She does.
This is Princess.
Oh.
Can you see?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gorgeous,
I love cats.
aren't you? Love? I
We do.
love
I
them
love-
as well.
We do.
We found out what the lump under the jacuzzi was. It was a snail. I don't know how he got up there.
Oh no.
Yeah, I rescued him. We drained it, got him out. And I think he recovered. He was a bit shocked. He was,
I'll put him over the wall. I don't
Yeah.
know if he's-
yeah, of course he did.
The Steve wanted a good time too.
Snails will do snails, yeah, won't they? They'll just go off and do the stuff.
Yeah, what are you?
Yeah, for sure.
Come here.
Yeah, I love the magnifying glass.
Yeah,
Does it make me bigger?
yeah.
You're big enough. So we've got a friend. Well, there's a whole family we're friends with, and on their Facebook page, the mum had put pictures of the two boys that our kids were friends with them, and loads of people had said, "Oh, aren't they getting bigger?" And then one bloke said, "And so is Dave." And he really that didn't he? He was getting a bit wide.
Oh, Avid,
Go on.
you said that you were going to talk about 86 High Street.
Oh yes, I was saving up the last sort of really vivid memory that I had. Oh, where's she gone? She disappeared.
Princess, you've gone, darling.
She's disappeared.
Okay,
Right,
no worries.
let me just check another. Vicky there, my daft son and daughter-in-law, also own a square of land bought on YouTube in the arse end of nowhere. If memory serves, they own a star too. Yes, I've heard of people buying stars. I have, yes, and having them named after themselves. Anyway, yeah, 86 High Street. It's one of my earliest memories. I actually remember the day that I came home from hospital, believe it or not. And I know that's true because I described to both my sisters about 10 years ago what they were wearing and what the other, and they were like, "Oh my God, that was the day." Anyway, I was about 3 when
Excuse
this
me,
happened.
click on Princess. She's back.
All right, she's back. She's back.
She must have got knocked off.
Accidentally, I
There we go.
accidentally knocked myself off.
You're back, Princess. Yes,
Yeah.
I was about 3. It was a Saturday afternoon or Sunday, definitely, because the offices were closed. It was daytime. My dad was in his casual outfit. You know, my dad was the kind of character who wore a suit all the time. And it was me, my dad, and my older sister, Nessa. And
Don't mention your sister.
well, that's
You're
not
not allowed to mention your sister.
that's not her real name. I've got to mention her in this story. She's probably watching actually because she only just found out yesterday. I've got a YouTube channel.
You said you weren't going to mention your sisters in any way whatsoever.
Well, I have to in this one because it involves her.
Right.
And it definitely happened, and she knows it happened. Anyway, because we lived in the flat and we had to go down the 39 steps and then some to get to the garden so the dog could have a wee. Oh, and the dog, little Pekingese, wanted a wee like 100 fucking times a day. So it was always take the dog down the stairs and back up.
Can I just stop you there for a moment?
Yeah,
Lewis is on a hill like that.
yeah.
So even though the street looks straight, it's going round the hill. It's parallel, and like everything's like that. So you go in the front door, you're coming out the back
So
door.
the front of the house looks quite small, doesn't it? But from the
Yeah,
back,
from the back it's massive because it's like a huge
Yeah.
hill. It's a huge hill up to the castle, and she lived right next to the
and
castle.
the basement, for some unknown reason, and it was my dad's decision, there was a really narrow corridor to the garden door, which went past a particularly nasty.
Dude! Oi, guess
Can
who
I
actually
address-
managed to get sweets?
How many sweets?
Enough. Look, we've got.
Gang, I'll show you the gang.
We've even got Jesus here.
Oh,
One of the wise men.
I entered some guy's house.
What?
Yeah.
It was like
What?
a house thing.
Yes, there was some guy who was really in character.
Really?
Yeah, like he took me into a room and had like these speakers with flickering lights, and he like started holding up knives and stuff, and then he got a leaf blower to get us out of the room.
Oh, wow. Get on Jesus in the middle, look.
It was a really
You
good
violence
performance.
and space, guys. One at a time. One at a time.
It looks like Osama bin Laden, doesn't it?
Freaking out.
Yes.
I knew you reminded me of somebody. And look at India.
Look at India. She looks fabulous.
Let me put the lights on.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised I got
What it is to be
Hold on.
16 again.
What impresses me
Everybody.
is how thin she is.
Everybody, pour
Whoa.
your sweets onto the floor. Let's see how much we actually managed to get.
I can't believe that you went begging at your age.
Not bad.
You're not going to eat.
A bunch of 19-year-olds were right.
Can't get over how fabulous India looks. Show your
16.
baseball bat. Go on and hit Jesus and Ben with your
Yeah,
baseball
hit
bat.
Jesus. Quick, get up! He's risen! You're not staying there for 3 days. Yes, it will. Can you
Anyway,
all
pick
go
all those
away?
sweets up.
Go away.
You were telling him a story about 86. Yeah. Sorry, Karma. Yeah, 86 again. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, it was a weekend, and my sister is 7 years, that particular sister is 7 years older than me. So I was about 3, she'd been about 10. And he said to her, can you take Dog down to the garden? She went down to the garden, and my dad and I heard an absolutely piercing scream. I mean, death-curling scream. And my dad, looking back on it, was caught in a dilemma where he thought, oh my God, I've got a 3-year-old up here and a 10-year-old in the basement screaming. So he said to me, don't move. I mean it. You stay sitting exactly where you are. Which I didn't. He was racing off downstairs, and I remember going down all the steps on my bum, one by one by one, because I was so little. And when I got down there, he was sort of had his hands on her shoulders. She was really freaking out, and it was this long corridor with the garden. Shush, Ben.
Just
long
go away,
corridor.
please. Thank you.
To the
Garden.
garden.
yourselves elsewhere. Sorry, everybody.
And halfway down this corridor, there was a cellar on the right-hand side. And for some reason, my dad had an enormous radiator, which was about that wide, fitted exactly opposite the door. So me and my sisters and my mum, to the day we moved out the house, when we went down the corridor, we'd kind of go around it like that. You know, we'd curve our bodies to stay as far away from that door as possible. We all that cellar. We felt there was someone in the cellar. Well, apparently she'd been passing the cellar, and there was banging on the inside of the door, and the door was flexing. Anyway, by the time I got downstairs, my father, being an absolute, he was an utter like chicken about things like that. He hated the suggestion of ghosts or anything like that. He hadn't gone in the cellar, and he sort of said to me, what the hell are you doing down here? This is all I need. Why didn't you just sit and stay where you are? And Vanessa was saying, there's somebody in the cellar, definitely. And my dad went in and searched it, and there was nobody in there. No one at all, but it was banging noises.
But Lewis in Sussex is like seriously haunted place. Her dad used to take they used to live really next. You can Google it. You can go on Google Earth, right, and you can see Lewis Castle.
Oh God.
I mean, it goes back 1,000 years nearly. And he used to take the dogs for a walk around the what is now the bowling green where people go playing bowls. And apparently they discovered a mass grave under the bowling green.
I'm
And
alive and I'm not saying
the friends of Lewis, who were also known as the fiends of Lewis, they're into like grade 1 listed buildings and grade 2 listed, and they started digging. Oh, this is a size of archaeological importance, and they suddenly realised there's so many graves to put it up.
Come and sit
I
down.
went, whoa! But it's haunted. The whole place is seriously badly haunted.
You have to sit
It's
down.
true. It's absolutely true.
You have to sit down.
May I introduce you to Jesus?
Hi, Jesus.
It's nice to meet you. I'm the son of God.
Holy 9/11.
What's your thing? Don't. His wig will catch fire.
Hey, crown of thorns.
Oh, my crown, right.
Cardinal Biggles here. Sorry, I do apologise, Jesus.
Cat's trying to escape now. Just
Cat's
freaking
over there. Yeah.
Well, we're like a group. We've got like a couple of costumes going on. We've got
Yeah,
Jesus, we got the monk.
I'm the Grim Reaper actually.
Okay.
Allow me to show you.
Show me.
This comes down like that, and this goes up like that, and you stole it. When I put your cross, it was his cross originally, but I stole it. Yeah, so you got the Grim Reaper, and you go like this.
No, we got it.
It's quite a lame joke, and it's really.
Die,
it's really
Jesus! The
hot in
Romans
there.
should have finished you off when they had the chance.
Hey, don't you blaspheme!
He's very blasphemous.
You've been struck by lightning, you fuck.
Shall we go to Molly?
Sorry about that.
You're going to Molly's dressed like that, aren't you?
I thought you were going to Molly Blooms and having a good time.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we are.
You
Oh
went
my God,
to-
supper.
you only gone half an hour.
Isn't there a nearer pub?
Yeah, is there not a nearer pub?
Or a
Molly's is the
safer,
closest.
or a
I don't think
safer
so.
pub?
What do you mean?
Molly's
So-
fine.
Family life
Any pub
here in
is gonna be a
Spain.
bad
What do you think of that then?
Yeah.
The
Fine.
fire's going out. Anyway, India.
Yeah.
So are you all going to the pub?
Yeah.
Come and amuse the people while I reload the fire. Give me 5 minutes, I'll be back. God,
Okay.
stand up, you
Come and
tip
sit
over,
down, guys.
tip over your bloody dress.
Really something else.
It's the wig that's doing
It
it.
is the way this
I tried tripping him, didn't work. Right, what's everyone saying so far?
Not a lot.
Right, what was the topic?
You were
beforehand?
being really noisy. I was just telling them a story about 86 High Street. Have you ever seen a ghost?
I've
We
heard them.
had a ghost living in our house.
India, by the way, lives in one of the most haunted parts of Gibraltar.
Live.
You used to live there.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Tell them.
Well, I don't really know what to say because I never really looked in the history of it. But what I can say, what I do remember, is when we first got the house, we had to gut up the floor, and there was actual human skeletons there.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Wow.
And when the house before it got built, it used to be a cemetery too.
Oh.
Because the reason why those skeletons there in the first place,
Oh, you're a
was true.
hospital road, aren't
Yeah.
you?
and it
That's
was,
where the hospital, the dead people.
Yeah. and it was also during World War II where a lot of people were there and they died and whatnot. And every night when I used to sleep there was like this thing walking down the corridor back to the toilet, around and all the way around and so on. And one morning my uncle was staying around. He goes, "Was anyone walking last night during the house?" And all of us went, "No." And the next morning they left to the hotel while they were staying because they got scared because it was a ghost. And it was none of us. That was, yeah.
At least they know how to use the toilet.
Oh, marvellous. So what's everyone doing this Halloween? Just sitting at home?
Just sitting at home talking to you.
Right, well, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the good way to go about it.
I think that's
Yep.
the best about it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
go out to drink.
We planned this for a whole week.
India, we have a bottle of vodka here. We
No,
just drink
so
it at home.
what?
It's safer.
Ben,
it's better.
Ben.
Ben, you're
Had a
boring.
bottle of vodka. Oh, you didn't drink it.
Graham.
That was an expensive bottle. But if it's any consolation,
It was 12.
it was
It's
delicious.
nice.
It's the excuse to go to Molly.
That was a €12 bottle. And you just guzzled it all
Don't
yourself.
set fire to your dress.
I hope you didn't set fire to my dress.
It was 45%.
45%.
How have you drunk a whole bottle?
He drank it earlier.
Oh, drank it earlier.
That's why. Great.
I'll have you know I'm a professional pisshead.
No.
There might be a few dregs left for you. But hey,
Oh, he's not happy.
Was it this? Aristotle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, there is still some left.
Yeah, but not a lot.
This is it. He's drunk all of that. Down to this.
All my life.
What? Tonight?
did I leave you that much? Oh wow, I must be slacking.
Graham, you're very generous.
Tonight?
No, it was half empty.
No, it
It's
wasn't.
not.
Are you sure that fella last night didn't drink it?
No,
He did drink some,
he
but
drank
not a lot.
some.
They were drinking shots. It was almost empty when I got my hands
It
on it.
really wasn't.
Graham.
I understand.
From someone who doesn't drink.
Now then, Brother Ben, let's talk about
I'd be legless, I think, if I
abstinence.
drank all that.
I was as well.
I think I've been on the floor in a bush.
Honestly, it was a kitten sit. There was nothing left.
Has anyone ever watched Land of Sharks? Because that's what he is when it comes to alcohol.
Mm.
That's my boy.
Anyone ever heard of Badlands Chugs?
Badlands.
Yep. The guy who opens a bottle of pop and drinks it all in one go.
I've heard of the Badlands. It's in America, isn't it?
Whatever. It's
It's sort of arid earth that you can't really grow anything. Badlands. So they call it the Badlands because you can't do much with it.
Bynum's
Just
missing.
forget it.
Badlands what?
Bynum is missing.
Where are you?
He's doing what? Everyone talks over the last word. Bynum is
Missing.
missing.
We found him.
Oh, he's
Right,
collapsed.
okay.
He's drunk and he's collapsed somewhere, has he?
Jesus,
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, come here.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
That's
Jesus.
me. How you doing?
He is apparently the Son of God.
Yes,
There's
apparently
no-
we're going for a full night of blasphemy.
That's tonight.
But that's supposed to be Easter, isn't it?
But my dad's looking the other way tonight.
Is he?
Yeah.
So it's okay for you to divorce with witches.
Oh, you know it.
Is Jesus allergic to Gillette razors?
What? What did you say?
Is Jesus related to that way?
Oh,
We give you a jug of water and turn it into wine.
I very well could,
a
but
very
do it.
expensive vodka.
do it. Hold on, I'm going to get a glass of water. Fill the vodka bottle with water, and you can turn it back into vodka.
smart. See, that's a
That's cool. Now that would be a miracle,
Is that the
wouldn't it?
best one?
Now that would be a really seriously impressive miracle.
the best one.
Let's do that. Let's do that, man.
That's
Let's
it.
do it.
Where did you answer?
What?
I already did this, didn't I?
You did. I'm not doubting your abilities as a what's it? As a miracle.
A miracle worker. I saw him in a
Person,
wheelchair and he walked up.
The first miracle apparently was Jesus saying water
Okay.
into wine.
Jesus.
Right.
That's
That's to interview.
I want
the
you to
sons
That's
of
a pretty good
God.
miracle.
Hold on,
isn't it?
hold on.
Start
All right,
off with.
we have a miracle.
Miracle coming
Ready?
Okay.
Jesus, I want you to turn this glass of water
Oh no, God,
Into
don't
wine.
drop that glass of water.
into wine.
into wine.
You sure?
Turn it into wine.
Struck by lightning.
That's not real wine.
Worker.
Taste it. Taste it. Taste it. Come on.
Oh, you've got another one.
That's wine.
That's right. And there's schnapps as well, which is the same colour. I've always wanted to interview this son of God.
Oh, well, don't worry.
What's it like?
Hey, that you just picked up water. Are you telling me you swapped the glasses?
No, this is just really clear wine.
It was a trick.
Hey.
No.
It's white wine. It's white wine.
Oh, okay.
Vodka.
Yeah.
He reproduced the vodka.
Listen, no
It's
one's
a miracle.
no one said
He
extra stop.
reproduced the vodka.
No one said extra
Anyway.
wine.
Give me my cost back, you fake. You phony.
I'm literally.
It's a bit small to get. No, I won't crack that.
Oh yeah.
No,
Don't you blaspheme on Fiona's channel.
No,
I mean it.
So,
It's all right.
careful, don't want the base to go.
No.
Oh, Jesus. It's a heavy cross.
Yeah.
What's it like having God as a dad?
I'll be honest. He's pretty overbearing. He expects a lot.
Is he strict?
He's
That's very true, Marcia.
Strong language like that.
Very naughty boy.
what can I say? What can I say? What's the word that's loud? What can I
That's
say?
allowed.
Oh, that's allowed. Things like I don't know.
He's unappealing.
Damn, blast.
You have to be respectful and you know,
Okay.
because there are millions of people out there, all
No
different
swearing. You're
religions.
lying.
He's
You
not
can't
my
say
dad.
anything dodgy.
Yes,
Does he
no,
make
no
you
fucking
swearing?
swearing.
See, the thing is, we don't do much all up there. In all honesty, like as much as I'd love to say we got the 75 olive oil covered veggies, we just don't got them. It's just stuff, and we got water, we got wine, we
75
got bread, body. It's the same thing.
It's okay. Are you enjoying
Basically
the?
just a recreation of the lost.
You're a
Yes,
princess.
I am.
I am. I'm just feeding my cat.
Feeding my cat. Okay.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Where is this?
Here.
Where is this Jesus from?
Wales. Specifically.
Oh.
It's a holy land.
The real Jerusalem is Cardiff. Is that what
Yankee
you think?
Wally is from his mum. He's the
Yes, come on. Yes, come on, girl.
Mother. How are you doing, Ria?
Come on.
It's very quiet there.
Wait, doesn't that mean that Yankee Wally is the wife of
I'm
God?
really sorry if anyone out there is religious and they're offended.
No,
We're
no.
not, what?
Jesus,
I
Jesus,
still can't watch them.
Where?
Jesus from Wales. Are you related to Yankee
Yeah.
Wally?
Doesn't that mean that Yankee Wally?
Virgin. Yankee Wally's a virgin, and she was. It was a miracle that he came to. He came
You want
to
to get
me.
struck by
All right. Okay.
lightning,
Hey.
whipping my wife left there.
Marcia is here. Countess Maggie, Vicky Andrew, Plant Lady. I'm just changing the subject very subtly.
Is that vodka?
It
I'm
will
not
all
feeling
go
wine
down
right
in
now.
history.
Oh
I
yeah,
am
Cardiff
too.
is definitely.
You're right there, Princess.
I am, thank you.
How's the cats?
Oh, they're fine. They're eating now.
They're
They're
not too
having
freaked out by all this noise. Oh, Woody.
All this Halloween nonsense. It's only once a year, you know.
I know. I
Make a
think
fool of ourselves.
actually bonfire night is far more traumatic for animals.
We don't have bonfire night down here.
No, they
we
do
don't-
let fireworks off. They're unbelievably expensive.
Gibraltar's British, and we don't have firework night at all whatsoever.
No.
Nothing. Not even a spark.
Do you want to sit here and
And if you don't live in the UK, you won't even know what I'm talking about. But people who do live in the UK, bonfire night is a big thing, and there is no bonfire at all whatsoever in Gibraltar, which is British.
No, we do have bonfires.
Okay, I do have to ask.
What do you
actually,
do?
I've got a question.
I've
turn
never
this
celebrated
camera
it.
a little bit, don't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
So we're
Put the
fitting
camera on-
everybody in.
On
There we
India.
go. That's
Now
an
put the
equal
camera
share.
on
I've got a
India,
question,
because,
right?
She's lived in Gibraltar
This-
all her life. Come on.
She is
Tell me.
proper Gibraltarian.
Hold
She
on.
was born.
Hold on, can I just clarify something? Who is it? It's Princess Carol. What's with the magnifying glass? I've seen that a few times now.
Yes,
Help.
I'm trying to look at the comments because I can't read them off my phone.
change the comments.
I've
Here we go.
got my glasses, and you trust me, I can't
Meg's
see.
the Virgin Mary.
I
Right.
can't see that.
I was just wondering if you were doing like a Sherlock Holmes sort of thing.
No, it's just
Megan's more like Mary Magdalene.
Or Jezebel.
Before
Anyway,
she met Jesus.
Queen of Sheba.
I hate-
She was naughty.
I hate to interrupt, but young India was going to tell us something about bonfire night because she was born in she's English, but she was born in Gibraltar.
I mean, we do celebrate it, but it's just never.
Yeah, but no
really-
one's allowed to set
You don't have
fireworks off or they get
bonfires,
arrested.
No, they do. Andy, they set off bonfires there, and I know that for a fact. But my parents never celebrated it, so I don't know what it's.
Oh, it's
like.
not a big thing for your mum and dad.
No, you
Oh, what a coincidence.
All right, shh. I'll just take a lead on this. But do they like Halloween?
My mum does. My dad hates it.
Oh.
Could it be because it's immoral and you need to phone the police?
No. I think her
Shush.
dad is more like me. We're more Christmas people. I
Yeah.
love Christmas. I love
So
Christmas.
the point is, we're talking about Halloween and bonfire night. Now, there's a lot of people on this channel now who do not know what bonfire night is. Okay, obviously, the people who live in England and
Well,
the
I
UK know exactly what
If
bonfire
I can
is,
just
but-
abbreviate it, Graham, because I don't want a history lesson. It's,
No, I'm not going to go
some-
into a history lesson.
some dude called Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, and he was
Yeah.
arrested by the king, who happened to get up in the middle of the night in his pajamas, put his crown on, and he knew the exact specific spot to go and find Guy Fawkes.
Yes.
Mm.
I find it a little suspicious. It's careful, that's going to go right off the edge. God,
I was
Graham.
just tilting it
Steady,
my way for a
man.
moment.
Steady.
You know, my take on the whole situation. Am I allowed to give my take?
Yeah.
If you're a mercenary, you're employed by someone, and you might not even know who that person is. Now, the King James I, was having a bit of trouble with Parliament, and he couldn't get his own way, basically.
Mm.
So, my guess is that he employed some mercenaries to blow up the Houses of Parliament, but it couldn't be him, obviously, that employed them, because that would backfire in his face. So he had to employ someone else to employ the mercenaries to blow up the Houses of Parliament. And cut a long story short, he thwarted the evil plan because he knew what the plan was. And Parliament went, "Oh, thank you, sire. Thank you so much for saving our lives." And yes, of course, we'll put all your bills to Parliament. And people got hung, drawn, and quartered. And as a lesson to everybody else from there on, right, we had to burn. It was a law. You had to burn an effigy of the gunpowder plotters. This is true. Right, every single November the 5th after that. So whenever the law expired, I don't know when the law expired. I don't know. But it's true. And it was all a lie to begin with. I believe King James I instigated the whole gunpowder plot. Anyway, they got the Stuarts, they got rid of them. They chopped one of their heads off, and the other one they just fired him off and replaced him with someone else later.
That's Graham's theory.
That
doesn't make it fact.
It doesn't make it fact, but that is my opinion.
I think Guy Fawkes was set up as an scapegoat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
For who and for what? I've just given you all the answers.
Right, well, let
So-
the other people talk for 1 second.
Come on, come on. Yeah, no, he's got. He's let him. We'll let the man speak.
Go for it.
I can't talk because I'm just laughing me back off it.
Oh my God, let's just tell it all.
India. Let's keep the camera on
Oh,
India.
I'm
She's
really worried
more
the whole
pretty than
thing's
me.
going to fall off the very narrow base that it's on.
Come on, we got to
Stop, Graham, stop it.
There you go.
Stop it.
We've got
Here we
India,
go, yeah.
Fiona, and
Jesus
Jesus
Central.
in the same
That's
shot.
where I
That's
belong.
The Son of God.
good. And who's that graveyard creep in the middle?
My mum.
Who? I can't see anyone else. There's just me and the Son of
That's
God.
true. That's just.
In a Welsh accent.
The others are just ghosts, aren't they?
Could we ask Jesus a big favour?
Aye.
Could we ask Jesus a big favour?
What?
To take Meghan Markle's voice from her, please.
Smite her, son of God. Smite her. Why? That is actually a really good question. Why does your dad allow Meghan Markle to continue lying and manipulating and getting away with things?
Well,
why is that?
Well, you see, first, he loses all his powers when it's not Sunday.
He loses all his what?
All his powers when it's not Sunday.
He loses all his powers with art, but the Sabbath is on a Saturday.
Well, we get one.
So Microsoft says, and the Bible. So that's two. Very good.
That's why you get Saturday and Sunday, you lying bastard.
Well, yeah, but you have to get the Saturday and the Sunday to please everybody. So yeah, why is your dad is not doing anything about Meghan?
You see, he's a very busy man. He works hard. Say what I will
He
about
is
him.
a man. Then he is a man. Because we were thinking that female empowerment, he might be a woman.
I may have said that. However, you got on it.
We boring you, India.
You got.
Folks born in Scriven, North Yorkshire. His family was Yorkshire lad, and his mum was Spanish. Spent a lot of time at school where he learned all about gunpowder.
What?
Says it there.
Oh, you're really out of comment. I thought you were just making creepy noises to match your
No, it's just not. Yamaha biker. He's a biker. He drives
Yamaha
bike.
biker, yes.
You've got to give Meghan some grace because tonight is her night. She'll be out on a broom.
Oh, yeah.
You reckon she's a lizard?
I've discovered a new YouTuber as well. I don't know if
She's a Martian.
He's called Daniel Boland. Does anyone
Oh,
else
yes.
know Daniel?
Yes.
Absolutely bloody hilarious.
It is.
Graham and I've only just recently discovered him. We were watching him tonight. He is.
I followed him for quite a while. He's funny.
He's really an English teacher. He claims to be. I don't know if he was being sarcastic or not, but he's so funny. So funny. Yes, he lives in Spain.
I wonder if Meghan's all. Avid, I wonder if Meghan dresses up tonight as the Black Swan.
Meghan. What costume would Meghan wear tonight?
She goes herself.
No, I reckon Snow White. I think she's got the music in her head all the time. La 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 la.
All saying thank you, Graham, for history.
Yes, thank you, Graham.
Thank you, Graham, for history.
The Duchess of Sussex is here. The Duchess of Sussex. Oh my God. Yes, someone's pointing.
I need a seat.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Megan first.
Oh my God. Make way and all bow and curtsy.
Oh my gosh.
Hi,
Is she coming on? Is she going to come and speak?
It's Meghan.
Hi, Megan.
Oh,
Oh, hi. I make a mean bolognese sauce.
Can you
No.
I do curdle.
And all that as well. Could you top me up, please? I need another drink. Anyway, yes, the Duchess of Sussex. I'm marvellous.
Any
I'm wonderful.
questions?
Any questions for the Duchess of Sussex?
How old are you?
Hello, the Duchess of Sussex and
You shouldn't ever ask a woman her age.
You should never ask.
Definitely ask Megan. Right? Oh, I've got to say something. The girl that I went to school with, Natasha, I looked on her wiki page and she says she's something like 49. I'm like, fuck off. I was at school with you and I'm 52. And I'm sure she's 18 months older than me. You lying bitch. What's that all about? Yeah.
No.
Where are the children, man?
Where are the children? What children? Oh, those children. Oh, yes. They're with Nanny.
There was what?
They're with Nanny.
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 Where do you think they are? Harry's got a Range Rover, you know.
Megan, who did you really want to marry, William or Harry?
Oh, Charles.
Now there's a surprise, exclusive.
I could squeeze Camilla out. I could have been
You
queen.
don't need to shout. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the sash has fallen. No.
Oh, his pants have fallen off. Oh my God.
Jesus, is this Flasher?
So they're gone. They're gone.
Jesus is stripping on Halloween. What is going on?
So
I'm the Duchess of Sussex. Don't be late.
I'm gonna leave
Right.
this.
Right.
Fair enough.
yes.
We're being.
Come on.
They're leaving us. I will. I'm coming back. I'm just checking
No.
the steel.
Could you get me another drink, please, darling?
I'm not sure you need it.
I do. Anyway, yes. Yeah, well, it's
I'm
Halloween.
beginning to think I should have had a drink.
Duchess,
Oh, mate.
I've got a question.
What do you think of the Meghan Markle wig? It's amazing, isn't it? This is the original Meghan Markle wig. This is the one that we used in all of
Duchess, I've got a question. Duchess of that sucks at sex. Where is Harry?
He's in a dungeon. He's in his gimp suit. He's all in chains. He does as he's told.
Is he waiting for a roast chicken?
Is he waiting for what?
Followed by waffles.
He's got him under the thumb and cheeks. He's got him right there where she wants him.
Yeah.
I'm sure Harry's going as Princess Diana this Halloween.
Probably.
Who's the most famous woman in the world in the 20th century? This is my question. Was it the Queen of England, right, which is probably the right answer, but or was it Princess Diana? Because, I mean, unless you can think of anyone else that was turning the computer the wrong way. Who was the most famous woman of the 20th century?
Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson. She was pretty famous. I mean, she had a lot of fans. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Stop it. I can't find your glass.
You can't. You just took it away.
No.
Yes, you did.
That was my glass.
Oh, get me another glass.
No.
Fucking glass. Or I'll throw it at you. Oh, Megan's not like that. She's really nice.
Megan, I thought you were supposed to be a lady. And I thought you were supposed to be down to earth and for all the people and happy. Why aren't you kicking your feet on that sofa?
Oh, yes. I want to be and sweet and kind like me.
It's me, it's Megan. I'm down to earth and pretty, and I'm very smart and intelligent.
Look at me. I call this kindness and iron. Yeah, all that. Yeah, so. No, it's true. It's true, isn't it? It's true. I've lost track of the conversation. What did we just say?
I'm confused.
I've had a wave. I've been hit by a wave, man.
Just about Megan being the perfect woman in the world.
Perfect woman in the world. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. She just had the what was that called? The Variety magazine. She was like,
Yeah.
giving it all that on the sofa.
She was doing it all that on the yachts too.
Oh my God! Look at me! I'm making amazing spaghetti. But I'm really good at Scrabble. My husband has just sold a book for 35 million fucking dollars. Yes.
What was the book called, Megan?
Spare, I think, wasn't it? Spare.
Spare us from having to listen to the crap.
Do you know how difficult it is to be the spare? It's the heir and the spare. Now the spare, right? has to put up with all kinds of hardship and grief, and I want sympathy, okay? Because
All that
I've only
partying.
got a brand new Range Rover every 2 years, okay? The Prince of Wales, it was the King now, but the Prince of Wales only gave me 2 million a year. I mean, what the fuck am I supposed? How am I supposed to live on 2 million a year?
Oh, yeah.
One, I mean, how hard is that?
Yeah.
Hanging out with all really sort of expensive people, and I've got 2 million a year. How am I going to live on 2 million a year? I need sympathy. As I've written a book, telling you how hard it is to be the spare. Okay, darling, you're back.
Graham, let Rhea speak. For God's
Rhea.
Harry best get to ask her on
I'm just mesmerised. Sorry.
I was your Megan impression. I wasn't giving you a chance to put a word in edgeways.
Don't have to shout into the microphone. Right?
Mhm.
Rhea.
Yes.
Hello, Diana T. Hello, Tooth Fairy.
Yes. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. And Miss VJJ. Right. Question from Cynthia. One question for MM. Why? Why what? Why anything?
Why indeed?
Yeah. Why anything? I mean, well, I think I know the answer. Megan is not well. I'm genuinely, I'm convinced. Actually, she's not well.
Yeah.
And in a way, we're actually being a little cruel by laughing at somebody who's just not there in the head. It's because she comes in very nice packaging. She's very wealthy, so it's easy. But she's got everything going for her in life. Everything. She's got. It's not the money thing. You know, she's got everything going for her in life. She's young. She's got all of her physical vitals. She's taking it all for granted. She's been offered marvelous opportunities, and yet because she's mentally ill, she can't see it that way. All she can see is the Disney castle. The Disney castle.
I think the Verve wrote a song about Harry and Meghan. When the drugs don't work, they just make you worse. And freaking hell, we'll see your face again in the papers. Sure, it happened.
I think half the trouble with Meghan has been that she was more or less spoiled rotten by her father. And I think he must take some responsibility for the way she is now.
Rhea, I agree that he spoiled it, but I think the reason why he spoiled it for us because of the situation, what was going on with her mother in the clink. And I think that's why he overcompensated to make sure.
Do you think Rhea really was? Do you think she was banged up for a little bit?
Yes.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if she was banged up for a bit, but I don't actually know for sure. But it seems weird that she completely disappeared for a few years. You know, she was not there at all. It would
normally be illness or that, wouldn't it? Or travel. Yeah. I never looked into that side of things, but I have heard the rumours. And I don't hold it against Doria if that happened. But I do hold it against Thomas, as Karma says, just going, yes, 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 princess, princess, princess. He clearly did treat her as a princess. He paid for tap lessons, ballet lessons. He took her to top restaurants in Hollywood. He took her on the fishing trip to, what was it called, Bear Camp or something. I saw all those videos. And she's been filmed driving around Hollywood with her mate going, oh, that's the Hollywood sign. My dad lives under there. But I'm not in at the moment. And apparently that was over. He wouldn't give her any more money, give her her own way, give her her own way, give her her own way. And yes, that's not good for kids.
I remember Meghan Markle when she was a child in this famous film, and her dad was in it too. She was going to a certain chocolate factory, and they called her Veruca Salt.
Right, okay.
Have gone down a golden goose.
With her by any chance.
Not this one. This was the older one. Megan's not honest about her age. she might get the golden goose's eggs in the original one.
Oh yeah, I've got one here. Sam R says that Doria might have joined a commune abroad or a yoga retreat.
Megan's going to be joining Will Smith in India when he.
I mean, the thing is, like the Sugars and people who support her say, "Oh, there are all these ludicrous conspiracy theories and rumours." But the problem is, she's so fucking dishonest, if I can put it that way.
Yeah.
Not everything. Of course, people are going to question every word the woman says. And now she's really half Nigerian, which apparently is not a race that exists.
What in Megan does.
There's apparently a 200. Yeah, in Megan's head, Disney princess, I'm the Black Princess. I'm 43% Nigerian. I mean, the woman's whiter than me.
Well, Avid, I've got to tell you something. I did a genetics thing and it said I was 3% African. So up yours, Megan. Swivel.
53% Ugandan or something.
I was married 3 days before I was married.
He was married to a black prince and we had a black baby 3 days before the baby was born. I mean, she's just cuckoo. How can the normal media and journalists not realise the woman is... She needs a straitjacket, some, I don't know,
I reckon that's why she went back to America.
I've been saying this for quite a long time, though, that why are they allowing her, because she's clearly not well, why are they not sectioning her? In fact, the pair of them.
That is a very interesting thing, Rhea, because I know every general consensus was that Megxit happened because she always had her sights set on getting the titles and cashing in on it. I disagree. I've got a different theory. Because I remember they went to South Africa and they did the Poor Me interview, right? And then the palace said to them, just take some time out, have a holiday. And they went to Canada and then that turned into we're staying there for Christmas. And she was there with Archie. And, well, okay, Archie, for those that aren't sure. And then in the January, Harry came back with her, but not Archie, because don't forget, the Queen had custody of Archie. That's for real.
The Queen has control of all the grandkids and all the great-grandchildren.
So they kept Archie away. To me, because Meghan and Harry came back to the UK to do the Megxit thing, that was, they were fearful. That, like Diana was always fearful that the Queen had custody of William and Harry, that they would take them away from her. So Meghan made sure Archie was far away. Let's assume he exists. And I don't know that he does. I honestly don't know. I've never seen him. And I think William had a straitjacket lined up for Meghan. I really do. I don't think that greasy grifter slid away all the way up the society pole to finally marry Princess Diana's youngest son, to give it all up. I think she ran away because William said, "You's a fucking nutter, and I'm going to put you in a straitjacket." And that's why Megxit really happened. That is my opinion. She's a loony. And I used to say to Graham, I can't make my mind up if she's stupid or mad. Do you remember I used to say that to you all the time? And I said it for about a year. This is when I started watching Ashley and Wally. And after about a year, I said to him, she's mad. She's not stupid, but she's mad. Completely fucking loony.
She's a total narcissist. She's crazy.
I think she's a little more than a narcissist because she makes a lot of stupid decisions.
Sociopathic?
Yes. She doesn't plan ahead. She couldn't see that doing the Oprah was going to destroy her entire career with Hollywood.
She's so. I always said of it. I said she's stupid. She doesn't play the long game. She plays the short game, and everyone's watching and waiting. And this is the royal family. It's not like they haven't seen it before. And I'm just like, they'd be laughing at her.
She doesn't play the long game. She doesn't know how. She lives in the world of the internet, of Instagram, which is an immediate reaction. You know, you want an answer now.
Well, she lives in a Disney fairy tale, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yes.
Little Mermaid.
The Disney music in her head.
Yes.
Megan wants to be part of that world.
That wig is horrible on you. You look like Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes, I was thinking that.
I hate it.
Sharon.
Ah!
Oh, imagine if someone did that to Megan.
Yeah.
And she came out looking like one of those witches from Roald Dahl.
But one thing that I don't understand, well, probably because I'm not in her head, but if let's say her and Harry are set to bring the royal family down, what happens after the royal family come down? What, you know, they're still expecting money from the royal family and the titles and everything. If they bring the royal family down, then they're not going to get their titles. They're not going to get any more money, and they've shot themselves in the foot. And so that doesn't. It has that not occurred to them?
No, I don't think she thinks anything through.
No,
she doesn't think anything through. She just wants the Disney princess.
Yeah.
I mean, Kooky too. She thought she was the Little Mermaid. It's really interesting that she used that comparison in the Oprah interview, because I remember Taz did a video showing, you know, when Ursula had cast a spell on the prince and the dog was growling as she was going up the aisle.
And she's looking
Megan's
in the mirror.
wedding dress was a replica of what Ursula was wearing, the evil witch. She's in Disney. She's fucking insane. I'd put money on it. The woman is not all there.
Right. Harry must have been really desperate to want to quickly get married, put it that way, because that seemed like a whirlwind.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
I
the other two girls.
I reckon she pretended she was pregnant to get married.
I agree, Princess.
Yes.
I thought that. And I bet she said, I've had a miscarriage.
Yes.
How many girls have pulled that one?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
It's age old, isn't it? Anyway,
My house is having not to wear protection.
you pronounce it wrong. It's miscarriage, as in a myth.
that's what I think she did. I think she pulled that trick. I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I know I had a miscarriage. That's what I personally think.
Yeah, I would say so.
I personally don't think they want to destroy the royal family, but they know the royal family makes them money. And so they're gonna. It's like taking like a scab of a wound and not letting it heal, and that's what they do. Rip, 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 so they can make money, because that's how vicious they are. They don't want them to go down because they know fine well if they go down, they'll go down too, because there's nothing to talk about. But they'll nip away just as long as they're making the money, because they know there's only a time limit on making this money, and they know afterwards it's going to stop because people will get bored of it, which is happening now. And
I'm bored of it, Karma. I'm not going to buy his book. You know, I've said before, I'm looking forward to Tom Bower's book. I've bought Lady C's book. I haven't bought Valentine's book, but I probably will. But Harry is such a fucking moron. He's a cretin, empty head. What the hell is he going to say that would ever interest
HG Tudor will read it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
£28 for the book. I've got electric to pay for.
I don't think I'd even listen to it if HG Tudor was reading it out. I don't think I'd listen to it. I think if I saw on my YouTube feed Harry's book excerpts, I'd probably skip past.
Well, I'm a royalist. I support the royal family.
Do you? Since when?
But you know, if this was a scale, I don't know, make my fingers there. If that's sort of so-so, and that's like, yes, I'm a royalist, and no, I'm not a royalist. I'm sort of slightly royalist, but I want William and Kate to be king and queen.
No, I want them to be Prince and Princess of Wales for as long as possible.
Yes, because I wouldn't want that pressure put on them at an early age.
Exactly, and his children.
Yeah,
No,
and so spend time with the kids more now. Because you seen what happened with Charles and the Queen.
Yeah.
And you seen how he turned out a bit weird. You know what I mean? She didn't have time for them because she had.
I love Kate being Princess of Wales and William being Prince of Wales, and long may that go.
Yeah. I want William and Kate to be king and queen.
But I do support Charles.
It is
you know, I didn't like Charles until Meghan started. And I never thought I would support Charles, but my God, I'm 100% behind that boy and Queen Camilla because of that bitch, Meghan. I think she's an utter bitch. I don't like her at all.
Well, he's king. He's king.
Hang on, I don't know if I've got a...
No, I support him because I like him as well.
Well, it's what they did around the Queen and the Queen's husband.
Yes. And what they did to the Queen and Philip in their advancing years, 96 and 99, and they think that that's going to be forgotten. Because like I say, she lives in this instant Instagram world. She thinks, attack quick, forgive quick. Oh boy. She's in for
I don't know. I want to know from the Americans' perspective because we British, but we normally have like morals and values, and we'd never disrespect anyone what's older like that. And
Americans are the same. But let's see. Do we have anybody with an American perspective? I'm putting the link in the chat now.
Yeah.
Have we got any Americans out there?
But I think that the Americans are actually ever more so than us because they have the big families, the old money, high society. The Kennedys, for example. Has anyone seen a film called Grey Gardens?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yes, I love Grey Gardens.
Yeah. There's a lot in America, a lot of respectfulness, a lot of etiquette, high society families, and they love the royal family and they understand how it works. And don't forget, America, although there was a war of independence, they are more or less the same as us, a lot of them. And a lot of Americans have married into our aristocracy, and the aristocracy is a lot more hoi polloi than the royal family, as you know. A lot of the aristocracy actually look down on the royal family because they see them as not pure British.
Yeah,
you know, because they're German and they had to change their name and stuff.
Right, the closest one who was to British was Diana. Let's face it.
Diana was more royal than the royal family.
Diana and the Queen's mother, they were more British than what all the rest of them were.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She was from York.
That was cracked quite a few times. But I mean, the true aristocracy, they can be really quite vicious, aren't they, and unaccepting. And I think you'll find that the royal family feel a little intimidated by them sometimes because they can really close ranks. They either like them or they don't. Well, the link's in the description. American here, Linda N. I can't stand M&H. I hate how they treated Queen Elizabeth II and Philip. Thank you. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda.
American here, 8101101.
Excuse me, darling.
How are the babies? Are they all right? They're fed, are they?
Do any of you Americans want to come up for a chat?
Yeah, go on.
Come on. There's got to be an American there. We can't just have Brits. I'll post the link again. It's in the comments section, guys. Anyone from America? Because I mean, there's Brits, there's Australia. We're Commonwealth, so it would be very interesting from an American.
I thought you were about to say average wages commoners.
You what?
I thought you were about to say wages commoners.
Commoners.
Oh no, Commonwealth.
Commonwealth.
No,
No, America's not in the Commonwealth. So the United States is not in the Commonwealth.
Edie Beale. Which Edie? Big Edie or Little Edie? Demelza. I loved Little Edie.
Little Edie.
She's fabulous.
The tin pack food and the scarves around her head.
Marvellous. God loves commoners. That's why he made so many of us. And actually, the royal family are just as commoner as the rest of us and the aristocracy. She so trapped him. Yes, plant lady. You are absolutely right.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that boy.
She was a predator. And she did really well, actually. She
Just
from a predator's
back in a minute.
perspective.
She actually does look like the
She
predator.
snared him and she got him. Have you ever watched a TV series on Netflix called The Windsors? It's a comedy
Yes.
for the royal
Yes.
family.
Yes, I've seen it.
Right. It's absolutely brilliant. I watched it so many times, over and over again, because I just pissed myself laughing. It was so funny. But they always portrayed Harry as being a bit thick. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because he is.
That's because he is, yeah.
Straight away, you've got some American who's really sort of targeting him, really switched on, wants to be. Boom, and she's got in there and she's nailed him and she's got him. And is that
I mean,
anywhere near reality? Or is that just imagination?
We all know that she targeted him. I mean, Jesus, years on those yachts, she'll have had that much information. And then I find, well, she's been with Femi's uncle. Come on. She's been passed around like keys in a fishbowl. Jesus Christ. It's just an embarrassment at the fact that he was so dumb enough to take her on.
I would be interested to hear of how many women out there actually know the perfume of their potential boyfriend's mother.
Yeah.
Because I find that is so creepy. I don't know what my mother-in-law ever had a perfume, what perfume she had. And even if I did, I wouldn't have used it.
She's called
single
white female for a reason.
Who the hell would know that? You'd have to look that up.
I don't know what perfume your mother wore.
I don't know if she ever did.
Oh, I don't know that she did. But I mean, yes, you're right, Rhea. And the Daily Express have started doing articles on that, saying, isn't that a sweet tribute? You know, how bitchily they do it.
Yeah.
Meghan seemed to know what Diana's perfume smelled. But I think what they're doing is subliminal messages, knowing Harry's going to read it. So hopefully it will sink into his cretinous brain.
I always say that Meghan is a white female. I've always said that from the start. She's single white female, and people thought I was being racist, and it's like, no, watch the film.
Yeah,
you'll get what I mean.
Or Fatal Attraction, you know, the bunny boy thing.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I bet you did the Sharon Stone a lot as well to grab him on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Onto the table, crossing our legs.
Go on, princess, give it.
Give it what?
When was it that you thought Meghan was a bad one? At what stage? Did you have her licked from the beginning?
No, we liked her from the beginning. I even camped out in Windsor for the wedding.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow! Hats off
and
to you.
yeah, and we regret it now. But 6 days we did camping, and it was a few months after that things didn't seem to ring true about her,
Yeah.
and that's when things went downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had her pegged at the interview, the engagement interview.
She
That's
did.
exactly what my mother said, Avid. When she watched her on the interview, she said there's something not right with her. And my mum's not even like that.
On it. She said that exactly the same to me. She said, "Oh, so like she's nice," and she went, "No, don't like her." All the alarm bells.
Well, Graham only liked her because she was pretty.
Well, she looked all right to me.
She looked real.
Stupid men do.
She looked all right.
She looked all right to me. Hollywood actress, yeah, she probably did be all right for him. And she's like, whack, 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 whack.
No, because you're shallow and all you think about is the way a woman looks. You don't
she's
care.
Got big tits, she's got to be gorgeous, you know. Men, for fuck's sake, you know, they're so stupid, aren't they, shallow?
For me, the main one was when she started going on about climate change, and I thought, what are you doing? You're a member of the royal family, shut your mouth.
I don't remember.
She was like going banging on about it, and then not long after there was rumours about the royal staff, and then it was Princess Charlotte being attacked by her, like and Kate crying.
Rumours that she made Catherine cry before it hit the newspapers.
Yeah.
This was before I watched Ashley, Wally, any of them. I would just like root around on the internet, and that's when I'd go on. I was never a member of Quora or Reddit, but they'd show up on Google searches, and I found these tidbits, and I thought, ooh. And then Camilla Tominey broke the story and said, whoa, she made Catherine cry. And so I paid more attention to the people on Reddit and stuff like that. And then I found Ashley, and then I found Murky and Taz and Wally that, actually. And I thought, these guys are marvellous because royal commentators, they say a lot of nothing, don't they? Because they're so restricted to be in the media. Whereas those particular YouTubers, for me, they were the royal commentators, where when something happened, especially Wally, would zoom in and go, look at this. What? That doesn't make sense. Why is that doing that? Why is she doing that?
Jodie says, Avid, you got 2 people who want to join.
Oh, right, yes. Okay. Put the link. I'll put the link. We've got 2 more people. Hang on. So all you have to do...
Someone's dropped out.
Oh.
Oh, Rhea.
I think that was Rhea.
Rhea's dropped out.
Well, oh.
There was no need to do that.
I will still watching, but I need to go.
Guys, I've just posted the comment in.
You can stay there.
Just click the link.
Don't go.
And then you can.
Unless you want to.
Demelza, Diana, I know, right? It's set up by the CIA to bring down the monarchy. That is a theory, Demelza. That is a theory. 8101101. Still with us. Come on, guys, click the link.
Where's the link?
No, I need to move I'm not feeling great. Okay, Rhea's gone for a break.
Okay, Rhea.
So the link is in the comments, guys. I've commented. All you've got to do is hit that link.
Joining us, Rhea.
And then you'll appear as a box, and then you'll come up.
Will we?
No, all they've got to do is hit the link in the comments. I've posted the link. And then when they click that...
Well, click some other links. And
I'll
that's
click
what I
some
was doing.
comments.
Links so you can see what people say.
The miscarriage article was, oh my goodness, stop it. But I know, and everybody was so fearful to say anything about that miscarriage article. But as soon as I heard that, I just thought, I feel like I'm being spoon-fed treacle. I want to vomit, you lying bitch. I don't believe she was pregnant. I don't believe there was a miscarriage.
Get Princess. No. Ask Princess what she thought.
Princess is there.
She's there.
Yeah.
I am. Yes, I thought, no, she's not had a miscarriage. And to get pregnant so soon after the miscarriage, at her age, No.
I always say with Megan is she thinks she's invented the wheel, but she doesn't realise the wheel was already invented.
She
That's
thinks
the problem.
Oh, right. So Linda N. It says your device is not connected. Try again, Linda. Oh, the Duchess and our Sussex is here.
Boom!
Would you like to come up and join us, Knock?
Come on,
better.
Mark.
Big
She's
time,
better
mate.
considering I'm always on hers.
And Linda N. Try again. It just
Yeah,
says device is
yeah.
not connected. So I think it might be your Wi-Fi.
Come on, Blair.
Kitty Allison. Me, Harry, my puppet, and the dolls think we need to maybe get one more. Didn't you believe me? I write such good stories.
No.
Where's the Duchess?
Okay.
I would, but I'm sitting in an airport.
She says I would, but I'm sitting in an airport on a
Oh,
layover.
don't do that to me,
It's
Duchess.
too
Come
loud.
on, yeah.
Oh.
Go for it. Just go for it.
Go
Anyway.
for it, Blair. Go for it.
Come on, baby.
Or
You can do
Marcia,
it.
Linda N. I'm sorry I want to, but I'm having trouble. I'll keep posting the link if anybody wants to come up.
Can I put the Meghan Markle wig back on?
No, leave my wig alone. I'm going to wear my wig.
Yeah, go on then.
I've got to put it on. It takes some effort, actually, to get this thing on.
It does. Oh, well.
Talk amongst yourselves while I try and sort my wig
Let's
out.
talk amongst ourselves.
Mm.
The state of me. Look like Friar Tuck.
You do.
That's what I thought when I see you wearing. I thought it's just Robin Hood.
Friar Tuck. Come on, Robin Hood. Let's go fire some arrows at people. Yes. Yeah. Here she is. Megan. It's Megan.
Oh, Megan's here.
It's Megan from the game show. Where's your suitcase?
Yeah.
I don't want you to make a fuss, but I'm the Duchess of Sussex.
Where's your suitcase, Megan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
From the game show.
You stupid people need to be blocked.
You should be honored. I hope you're all curtsying behind your stupid keyboards.
Don't you know how important she is?
Remind me?
Duchess of fucking Sussex.
Let's have a look at some of his fans. Don't know if anyone has seen Sam Ruffy Split. He's hilarious. Oh, is that Split the West at War? Oh, yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, Split is great.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Nark. You can come up whether you're dressed or not. Or
Yes, Blair. Come on, baby.
Noise or not. Oh, Graham is a massive
I'm a
fan,
massive
as you
fan
can
of Blair.
tell.
I'm a massive Blair. What are you doing? Just get your.
Why are you such a fan of other YouTubers?
Oh, because she's gorgeous. I'm not saying you're not gorgeous, darling, but she's gorgeous as well. And I appreciate.
I think you'll find you'll pay for that later.
Megan, remove that drink. Remove the drink.
No, what she is, Blair. Come on. Seriously.
Come on, Blair.
Graham is
Fuck, what a
enormous. Duchess of
I'm a
Sussex.
massive fan of course.
You scared her off. Now she's run away, Graham.
Very
She has a very sharp tongue. I like a woman with a
She
sharp
knows how
tongue.
to cut to the chase.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find a quiet place. I can only come on for a few minutes. Do it, Blair.
Blair,
Yes,
Blair,
please.
I'll be honoured with a few moments of your presence.
As long as you curtsy.
Yes,
Like people who don't curtsy.
Megan, I have a question. Do you have 6 toes?
Yes, dear. Sorry about that. Getting hot in that. I know that feels real. Okay, no.
I've got to get changed, guys.
Hello, LC.
Everyone, allow me to go and get changed from this.
All right,
stupid-
put something respectable on.
But the Grim Reaper is finished. I'm going.
Megan.
Any questions?
The Duchess of Megan. Miss Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex.
I'm just like you. I'm so relatable. Except I'm a multi-millionaire, married into the British royal family. But I don't like to capitalize on that. But ask away, peasant. What is your question?
How's your feet today?
Well, they're just beautiful, same as usual. I don't know what you're trying to say.
I think you should show us how beautiful they are.
I know you'll get that. There you go. Now all the looking glasses out. Princess has got the looking glass out.
I think you should have popped up some chicken legs. Chicken feet.
I'm such an unlady. I love the way that the looking glass came out.
Yeah.
Catherine Brockman, hello.
Hey, look.
Let's find
We've got-
another question. Did someone finally punch you out?
Sandy, we've
Megan?
got Sandy down there.
I don't know what you mean. I have security. Security.
Oh,
Hello.
Boom!
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you. I love
Okay.
your sunglasses. Hello, Blair.
Am I on?
You're on.
Yes.
Who else is on?
I don't know. Someone in a car.
I'm on.
I can't see your face.
I'm sorry, I'm driving. This is Sandy Parrott.
Hello.
Hi, Sandy. Sandy
Oh.
and Blair.
I can't see your face, Sandy.
I drive a stick shift and it's raining.
Can you
And
twist the
I'm,
camera a little bit towards your face?
I'm in the middle of DC traffic.
Anyway.
Oh, I love DC. I was just there last week.
But are you trying to be a celebrity in this airport? With those
Oh,
shades?
I always wear my sunglasses. I always have sunglasses on. But yeah, I am a celebrity. You know that.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube now, bitches. Get out the way, celebrity here. You know, it's not Sussex.
Yeah, he's one of
I
these
just don't like. I
celebrities
hate
at
like
an
talking to
airport.
people. And, like,
Everybody looks and thinks, "Who is that?"
everybody in
celebrity?"
airports always wants to make small talk. So if you have your sunglasses on, nobody will talk to you. You can act like you don't see them.
I love Blair. She's funny.
You act like you don't see them, you can ignore them. So, Fiona, you guys look great. And Graham, you guys look great dressed up.
Well, I'm undressed now.
Are there any questions you'd like to ask the Duchess of Sussex?
Again. Ooh.
I've never done a live before on my phone.
Why?
No, I've never done one on my phone before. I guess it would work.
So what do you guys think Meghan and Harry are for Halloween?
Meghan and Harry's what?
What do you think they're dressed as for Halloween?
I think they're opposite wings and opposite. She's in the blue.
I think Meghan is probably dressed as Snow White. I'm the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? That's what I think.
Well, they're probably going to be dressed up. Well, I guess they'll probably dress up to hand out candy, but they're not invited to any parties because no one likes them.
Oh no, they'll only do that if there's a photo shoot. They've got photographers. Otherwise, they
Come on. You know, Megan's going to take the mask off, so she's coming out as the predator, and Harry's going to dress up as his mother, handing out candies. Come on. Harry will do anything to look like Diana. I think him and Meghan fight on the night who can look more like Diana.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Blair, where you going? You're at the airport. Where are you going?
Nashville. Well, Mississippi and then Nashville.
Oh,
Nashville.
really?
Jollyland.
wow.
International celebrity.
What's that?
As well.
There's working 9 to 5.
Oh look, Sandy's showing us the rain, which
Oh, wow.
is. Where are you, Sandy?
I am I'm in DC traffic, just outside of Washington DC, in what's called Tyson's Corner.
Wow.
It's a real shishi area of suburb of DC. I'm just driving through to get home.
The American roads are scary. They're massive.
They are, aren't they? With so many lanes of traffic.
They are. I remember back in the 90s, they were huge. You just like, Jesus, they go on forever.
Yeah,
Blair,
DC has a lot of traffic. It's not like they're not crazy drivers like the people in New York City, though.
Yeah, it's
bad
slow.
in New York City.
It's very slow traffic.
So, Blair, what are you doing in Nashville?
Well, a sorority sister of mine lives in Nashville, and then so I'm going to stop and see her, and then I'm going to go see that narcissist that I hang out with's family in Mississippi. That's where he's from.
So you're not going to see Dolly?
So I don't what?
You're not going to go and see Dolly?
Say this one more time, Carmen.
You're not going to go and see Dolly?
Oh, no, not this time. Not this time. But yeah, so it'll be, it was like a last minute trip. I only decided to come like last night, so.
You're so lucky.
So low key.
You're so lucky.
Yes.
Lucky.
It's his accent.
Yeah.
It's my beautiful accent. I said you're so lucky.
What's Turkey?
Oh yeah, Blair. Special request. Can you say Harry and Meghan?
Prick Harry and Meg.
The body language guy started saying it your way.
What's that?
The body language guy started saying it too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
They always copy, don't they? They haven't got their own sticks, so they copy. I suppose flattery.
Well, the reason why I say Harry and Meghan, I'm really making fun of the Sugars when I say it like that. They're always like, why are they so mean to Harry and Meghan? Why so Harry and Meghan? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I keep checking the report.
Oh, you were actual gate. You're waiting to board.
I'm waiting to board.
Oh,
Wow.
right. Okay.
Have a good time in Nashville.
Yes. Oh, they're starting to get everything. I'm gonna stay listening though, but I'm gonna have to get off here.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming
Thank you,
on.
Blair, for joining us. Yes.
Duchess of Narcissus.
I'm a huge fan.
You have no idea. You have a stalker.
I'm a huge fan of Eucharist also. So let me know if you're gonna do another live, Abbott, and I'll come on.
Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it.
See you guys. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hi, Princess Caroline.
Hello. Hi.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
So, Sandy, what time of day is it where you are?
It is 5:45 in the evening, and I was in Maryland, which sits on top of Virginia, between Washington D.C. But Washington D.C. is between Maryland and Virginia.
Is that near
I was in
Potomac?
Maryland this afternoon, and now I'm going home to Virginia. And unfortunately, I'm in rush hour traffic.
Sandy, is that near Potomac?
I'm sorry, what?
Is that near Potomac?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just north of
Marcia.
So are you doing the home run, Marcia? You're on a commute, basically.
Yes. And if I paid $20 one way, I could be in the fast lane over there.
Wow.
Right. Oh, ow.
Yeah, and that's just one way in the afternoon. And that's what those people pay so that they don't get stuck in this traffic.
That's crazy.
Hi, Marcia.
Hello.
How are
Oh,
you?
hi, Marcia.
Hi.
Hi, Marcia.
Hi.
I just
all right.
love the magnifying glass. I
Oh,
love everything. You're like Sherlock Holmes. It's like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Get to the bottom of
yeah,
this mystery.
yes.
Aha! I knew it. Well
Marcia.
done.
What you up to, Marcia?
Marcia.
I'm trying to work out how to turn the volume down.
Oh, sorry.
I've got it twice on a delay somehow.
Yeah, knock it off from YouTube. Mute it on YouTube. And then just follow it on this one, what you're in
I
the
love
StreamYard.
I feel she's
Give me the wig if you're going to go.
Oh, right. Okay.
The wig is mine.
Ah, that's better.
Yeah.
Hi, sorry about that.
I'll do that before you go.
I'm here.
I'm
Hello.
making plain bolognese sauce and a mean game of Scrabble. Pull the wig off me. I don't have it anymore. I'm afraid. Be back in a minute.
I know Marty from
I'm
Discord.
tangled with my sequins.
Yes, we
Oh.
do, don't we?
Yes.
I'm rude. You know Mercy from where?
Discord.
Discord. Wow. Okay.
That's your Discord. Yours and happens.
Hi, Marcy. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you.
Where are you, Marcy?
Somerset.
Somerset. Ooh,
Somerset.
Oh,
Spiderland.
I like Somerset. It's a nice part of the country.
Yeah, it's okay. Unless you break down, and locals come after you.
No, it is. It is. You know, I've been right down to the end. You know, Devon, Cornwall.
Uh-huh.
What was that place? Oh, what was that place called? Went past Penzance, and yeah, it was Sennen Cove. That was it. Sennen Cove. We were at a pub and we had a thing, you know, with a like a game where you knock skittles down, like
Oh, table skittles.
yeah. We were knocking Sennen Cove. Yeah, I was in the army at the time.
Oh.
Anyway, a little while later, we met a new guy who rocked up in our regiment. He said, "I'm from Sennen Cove." We went, "Are you really?" Wow. I can't remember his name. Let's just say his name was John. John's from Sennen Cove, and he went, "Is he?" Oh, I'm told to. And so we introduced him. This is John. John's from Sennen Cove. This is Dave. I can't remember his name. Sennen Cove, and they went. We had a little chat together. They went, "Oh, don't like each other." Oh, why not? Oh, he's from South Sennen, and I'm from North Sennen.
oh.
What? What? Surely that's the same place. No. Honestly, it was funny. But yeah.
Marcia, do you think Harry and Meghan are going to divorce?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Within the next year, for sure, I think.
Yeah, I think.
I reckon by Christmas.
A lot of people think they've already split up.
Yeah, I'd heard that rumour. I hear all sorts, don't you? But I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing
No.
would surprise me anymore.
I hope that his book, he just slams her. And that's the only way back for him.
That'll
is to
never
publicly
happen.
slam her.
That'll never happen, Sandy. He's under her thumb. It's how she says and when.
I reckon she's written the book.
Yeah, I think so. She's written it.
You're right.
Of course.
So Megan, because Megan's smart, she's now the ghostwriter. I wonder if the book is anything like the bench.
Oh, no.
Bench. Oh my God, the bench.
We should be able to get it the 50p season.
I wonder how many millions they're going to spend on having to buy Harry's book like they did with the bench to make a profit.
She's on it. She's on it.
I tell you one thing I hope that I really.
She's back. I'm off to the loo.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing I really, really hope is I know people are dreading season 5 of The Crown. But in a way, I hope it inspires people who were not or don't remember Diana and Charles and that at that time, and inspires them about how the royal family used to be, because it was a lot more glamorous then with Diana and Charles. And the Sugars suddenly realise, oh, Meghan's nothing fucking like that woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's nothing like her. Diana was not banal, coming out with word salad and boring shit, wearing crappy clothes. I hope I think that will actually damage Harry and Meghan a lot. And I don't think it's going to damage Charles and Camilla. I think in a way it will reaffirm for a lot of people that they clearly love each other.
Well, I would put it this way, Avid. How long did it take Meghan to leave the royal family and stop working for them? About 2 months?
Exactly. Whereas Diana did 15 years service.
And look what Diana did. Even when she divorced him, she still carried on doing charity work.
Yes, she lived in Kensington Palace. She worked with the Queen, with Charles. She had their full support. She was still very much a member of that family. She wasn't a little bitch skidding up a greasy pole. Oh, Sandra's gone. See, I guess Sandra's. LC's leaving. See you later, LC.
It'll be with her driving. It'll be dangerous driving.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Right, okay. Carmen Miranda, you want to come up on the live? Let me. I don't know if she's actually been talking to me or if she's talking to someone else, because I haven't been following the chat.
That's really good, Streamlabs.
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
can get other people.
Sit here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're putting a log in the
Let's
fire.
put a log in the fire. It goes out.
Okay, right. We've got Jodie. So when Diana had said in that interview, there were 3 of us in the marriage. I've read people think it was Camilla, but it was in fact, it was actually Tiggy Legbork. Was talking about. Burrell released a letter. I think Diana did mean Camilla in the interview, but let's put it into context just a little bit. Charles and Diana were separated when she did the Panorama interview. She was in the throes, and I think any person who's been in a divorce knows how nasty it can be. So that was the moment where Diana was at when she did that interview. It's unfortunate she died quite soon after, but had she lived, I know Diana would have been the person to say, hey, marriages break up. I felt bitter at that moment. I said that thing, probably shouldn't have said that thing, caused them pain. Do you know what I mean? It all happened very quickly, and she died, which was tragic.
But she was set up, remember, she was set up by people. They said lies to her on that BBC thing to set her up.
And not
because she was friends.
Yeah, I believe there were other people that were twisting for their own gain.
She was friends with the actual Queen. The Queen used to support her, and then the Queen stopped when that interview came out because she's just like, wow. And that's where the dynamics changed.
To the day she died, actually. I think you'd be surprised what goes on behind
you.
Yeah, I do.
I didn't get that.
I'll put it right out there. I think I know who killed Diana. And I do think she was assassinated. I think it was the Queen Mother. There you go. I've said it.
Allegedly.
Finally, I've said it. Because the Archbishop of Canterbury at the time said Charles cannot marry another woman as long as his first wife lives. And it was just the way things were done in Cookie's day. And I will call Queen Mother Cookie, because she was one of the 2 Benjamins, as Lady C says. She was a surrogate baby.
But I don't understand that, though, because if you look at Henry VIII, his first wife, he got that annulled. And I mean,
Yes.
obviously, he chopped off the other half while it's
There's a
head.
right old doodah off that, if you can recall, Karma.
And that's why they turned to Protestant. So
That's my
you can't
opinion.
divorce.
My opinion. It was the Queen Mother. It was on the Queen Mother's orders. It had nothing to do with the Queen, nothing to do with Philip, nothing to do with Charles, nothing to do with Camilla. It was the Queen Mother thought it was the right thing to do, and I do think Princess Diana was bumped off. That's my firm conviction from an awful lot of studying the evidence and court documents.
I was never a fan of the Queen Mother, actually.
No, I didn't like her.
God, she was a marshmallow an iron fist in a marshmallow glove. If you read Lady C's book on the Queen Mother, and you also read, well, that's probably enlightening enough. You can see she was the kind of woman who had people bumped off if it suited her. She orchestrated the abdication, according to Lady C. Absolutely orchestrated it. It never needed to happen. Cookie wanted to be queen. She was the Meghan Markle of the day.
Gosh.
That's according to Lady C's book. And Lady C's ex-mother-in-law, Margaret, Duchess of Argyll, she got it kind of from the horse's mouth. Wallis was largely accepted in the family. There was no problem. George V, Queen Mary, they thought Wallis was nice. She was accepted. It was only when she did a little impression of Cookie, bit fat, bit frumpy, Cookie got the knock and thought, right, you're for the job. And she'd also tried to peg David a few times.
Why didn't the Queen Mother blame Wallis because they didn't want the royal throne and they were forced into it because he abdicated for her?
You really need to read Lady C's book. Far from it.
Is that where you got it from?
Cookie wanted the throne. That's PR spin that's been thrown out by Cookie's people.
Cookie got the throne.
Well, yeah, but that was her PR. Oh no, not the throne. Oh no, not the throne. When that was the ambition.
Want the burden of the throne. Nobody wants.
But if you read Lady C's book on Queen Mother, A Life Well Lived, you can see she was quite a brilliant woman, Queen Mother. But equally, and also I saw a massive change in the Queen when she died. I always knew that Cookie was a very oppressive and domineering mother.
And under the thumb.
She was a lion.
Yeah.
And the Queen, if you remember, in the 70s and 80s, wore very frumpy outfits. But as soon as the Queen Mother died, the Queen sort of came into herself as a woman, even later in life. And Angela Kelly came along and all these fabulous hats and outfits. And suddenly the Queen's got this marvellous personality coming out. And there's freedom. And even Philip seemed more relaxed once Cookie was off.
I did notice
Queen
that.
Mother
I did
was,
notice that. There was a big change. Like she had her under the thumb, even though she was the Queen.
Yeah. It was her mother.
Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, probably had a huge influence over her.
When after Diana died, Queen was really unpopular for a while, wasn't she?
Yes.
And then I can't remember what year the Queen Mother passed away, but you're right, the Queen gradually became more popular. After
2002.
The Queen was shocked that people wanted to celebrate a Diamond Jubilee. That's how bad she thought it was. And she got a shock because people wanted to celebrate her.
Yeah.
And she didn't realise she was popular then. That's when it changed.
Yeah.
Well, the Queen would always be popular because she was the Queen. But then you say to yourself, well, what's the Queen all about? What does she talk about? What does she say? She says nothing. Nothing. So, you ask yourself, who's the most famous woman from the 20th century? Well, probably the Queen of England.
No, you're not. You're wrong there. You're wrong, actually, Graham.
But, no, I think it was Diana.
No, I disagree.
She was only there for 16 years, and the Queen was there for 75 years.
I've got to disagree.
The Queen
the
didn't say
Queen
anything.
said a lot of stuff after her mother died. I watch the Queen's speech every year, my entire life.
Yeah,
Christmas
me too.
Day, we watch it in our family every year.
Yeah.
Now, when I was a child, I didn't understand anything she was saying, but that's understandable. But as I got older, she really irritated me actually a lot in her Christmas addresses because she came across as, God and I have been talking and we've decided to tell you peasants. That was the essence of what I got from the Queen until Cookie died. And then suddenly the Queen said what the Queen wanted to say instead of, oh, you peasants. All that died with Cookie, and thank God.
Mm.
That's what I can say. I wasn't a fan of the Queen Mother. I know everybody thought my grandmother loved her. My mother
Everyone
loved
said
her.
she was marvellous.
Feathers and the sweet
My
smile.
favourite royal, isn't she?
I could see the woman was deadly, lethal. Hitler called her the most dangerous woman in Europe, and I
Not Hitler.
He said that.
Really,
Coming from Hitler.
Send you a copy of the Lady C book. I haven't sent it to anybody. I'll have to send you that one.
I thought you gave it away.
No, I didn't. Not that one. I don't think I gave the Lady C one. No, I've got loads of royal books. No, I don't think I gave the
You
Queen
sent
Mother
a load
away.
of them away.
If I did, I would highly recommend it because Lady C is from the horse's mouth, and I equally believe Lady C that Diana could be very manipulative. And do you know what I mean? I equally, I think Lady C is a very intuitive person, and she's in those circles. She sees a lot. She hears a lot. So really take notice. But that's not Lady C's take on it, that Diana was bumped off. Lady C says it was just a tragic accident, okay? That's my take on it. I was asleep on the sofa in my flat. I quite frequently just nodded off on the sofa.
In Brighton.
In Hove. And we didn't have News 24. And they'd said during the day, in fact, whole week, News 24, BBC News 24 is going to be launched. It's going to be launched. Normally, the TV either went beep or it just went off. ITV, BBC. We had Channel 4 as well. Yeah. I had it on BBC. Suddenly, the BBC 24 kicked in and it woke me up and they said the Princess of Wales has been killed. Now, I'd actually been with a friend earlier in the evening at about 10 o'clock, 10:30, and he claimed to work for MI5. He was the guy with the fake mobile phone. I always just thought he was another nutter from Brighton. And he said Diana's had an accident in her car and she's dead. And I said, fuck off, you're lying.
What time was that?
I can't remember. I went round to, I'll call him Bobby because I don't use his real name because his brother's a High Court judge. Yeah. I can't remember. It was late at night. He'd phoned me up and said, do us a favour, bring us a bottle of wine round. So it was late. I went round, he said, have you heard she's had a car crash in Paris?
It was after
He
12.
said, I've had word from my mate, she's dead. And he said, I told you she'd be bumped off. So I went home. I didn't watch the news because I wasn't really paying attention. I'd left the telly on. It went off. I went to sleep and then it came on and they said she was dead. Now, when I saw the Panorama interview, I knew, I actually said to my mum, she will be dead within a year. And my mum said, what the fuck are you talking
Don't be
about?
stupid, darling. They wouldn't possibly.
And I said, she's a killer. And she knows they've got a number on her. And that's why she's done the interview. And I was wrong. She was dead within 18 months. And my mother, a month before she died, she said, you were right. They killed her. Definitely. 100%. I mean, Lady C does make excuses for people like George Smith, the servant. He killed himself by wrapping himself up in barbed wire, setting fire to himself in a car, blowing his brains out with a gun and all that. All
driving into a lake.
And into a lake. Anderson, he's another one. There's a whole list of them. Manaki, he's another one died, motorbike accident. There's a list. I've got a list of about 25 of them, all died under extremely weird.
You have to do a timeline.
I'll have to do a whole video on it, and I'll do the whole list of them all in brief. There's a
got the
lot.
book. He's got the book for that guy. What's
There's
it
a
say?
lot
What was
that were bumped off when Cookie was alive, but as soon as Cookie died, no one's been bumped off that I know of.
So, Fiona thinks Cookie was a bad egg.
Yes,
what,
I do.
What do you think?
That's a bad egg.
Bad
That's
buzzer.
my opinion. That's my opinion. The Queen Mother was a lot. Don't forget, she came from Scottish nobility, and they're
All I can say is recollections may vary.
definitely. Let's put some comments up. Stop, please.
Stop what? Stop what?
Stop what?
See you later, Demelza. Diana was at the reckless stage of her life, given her age, hormones, marriage. I don't know. She was 36. I think.
I thought
at
Diana
my
was
age,
gorgeous.
52 is a lot
Honestly,
more.
I thought she was absolutely gorgeous.
I'll be honest. What I can see from the Queen when Avda was talking, when I remember her back in the 80s being a kid, and then the 90s, she was very strict, and it seemed like she was frustrated, and like she was like very stern. And she did change when the Queen Mother died. It's like a veil came off her head, and she's right. Avid's right in what she's saying about the change in her. Because I just remember her as being really strict, and like when I was younger, and we just thought, oh, she's boring. Diana's more full of life. That's what you used to think.
Hi, Sandy. Is that Sandy again?
It looks like it.
Sandy's driving. Look, the sunroof, Sandy.
Can you see me? Am I on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, Fiona, when you showed the gas station, petrol station.
Yeah.
It was funny because when I lived in Germany at that time, it was the same for me. I went to an Esso station, and that's where I would see Diana every week.
Yeah.
People have no idea how.
She was
I don't know
everywhere.
Yes. I don't know if that was in the U.S. too, but in Germany, she was everywhere.
Yeah. Every day in every newspaper.
And it actually felt like she was a member of our family. I literally saw her more than my own parents. More than my sisters. Way more.
Is that Lisa?
That is the Sandy.
The Sandy.
That is
wow.
the legendary Sandy.
Wow.
I'm losing you guys because of where I'm at.
It's dark there already, yeah?
Yeah.
Avid, I'm gonna go off here now, but I'll stay in the chat, okay?
Okay, see you
Getting
later.
late.
Okay.
Well, thanks for joining us.
See you later, Karma.
Let's get some other people talking. Let's get some other people talking. Princess, come on, Princess. Let's. Your turn to talk.
Yes. What do you think, Princess, about the Queen Mother?
Yeah, about anything.
I actually went up camping, as you know, probably for the Queen's funeral.
Okay.
Right.
Camped out for a few days, and I got to shake Sophie's hand.
Oh, lovely.
Oh yes, and she was so lovely. And I said to her, "I'm sorry for your loss." And then I said to her, "Thank you so much for being able to see us. I think that it's the least we can do." Isn't that lovely? Oh, baby pussycat!
This is
Oh, Boo Boo.
Boo Boo, yeah.
Graham's family have always called their cats Boo Boo. They're all called Boo Boo.
All called Boo Boo.
I just call her Cat. I say,
Oh.
and she looks at me and goes, "What?"
Oh, she's
She's a big
gorgeous.
star.
Hello, Terry, Cabana, and
Ooh.
Steph.
Oh, a silver tabby.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Fiona, I'm going to have to go. I'm afraid.
Okay, Marcia.
Okay, thank you very much.
for joining us.
That's
Thank
okay.
you
I love
so
your
much.
chair, by the
Yeah.
way.
I'll,
I want a chair like that. It looks brilliant. You look like you're in a cinema room.
in a what?
Yeah, you do.
Like cinema,
It
you
looks,
know?
it looks very
When
comfortable.
people have a private cinema room.
Oh, yeah, well, if only.
Very comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you soon. Okay.
See you, Marcia.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Bye, Marcia.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Sandra.
I'm hoping I'll be home very soon, maybe 10 minutes. And I want you to see how my neighborhood does Halloween.
Okay.
All the lights are up and the kids are in the street. It's pretty crazy.
I need to turn the sound up. I can't hear you very well.
I can hear us.
Okay.
I've just
I'm
put
near
the
one
link
of
again in the chat if anybody else wants to come up.
I'm near a military base, and so everything is.
You live on a military base?
She's near a military base.
Oh, I thought you said she lived in a
I'm near one. And yes,
Oh, yeah.
it's called Fort Belvoir.
Oh, what?
I don't know. They have a lot of stuff that scrambles reception.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
should be away
signal
from
is
it
not
soon.
good.
Yeah. There's a lot of forts, isn't there? The US Army. This fort, that.
Oh, my blood.
What's that?
That's cool. Her blood dried finally. Look. What do you? Go away and wash it off, for goodness sake. That's horrible.
Peeled off.
I don't like that. So, Sandy, are you home now?
Sorry. I'm almost
No,
home. I just cut somebody off ugly though.
Are you still driving? Okay.
The
Yeah, I'm still
Duchess
driving.
of Monte shit show is in the house.
Oh,
Duchess. I'll put the link.
She's not up.
Yes, she is.
No, she isn't.
Yes, Duchess of Monte shit show. Kooky Toots is, but oh, there you are, Kooky. Kitty Alice. Oh no, yeah, Kooky Toots. Hello.
No.
hello.
Hello.
Princess Carol's still there. Hi,
I'm
Princess.
so,
Have we got Kooky Toots? No.
We got the
Come
freeway.
on,
Got the
Duchess.
freeway.
All you got to do is hit the link.
Yeah.
I've just posted it. I'll post it again.
Oh, she's gone in
yeah.
there.
No, the Duchess of Monte shit show.
Oh, from
The boring, worthy. Yes.
Yes, come on, Duchess. Hit that button. Let's go.
Duchess.
Duchess of
Duchess
Monte Shit
of
Show.
Monte shit show.
Yeah. I live in Brighton.
You lived in Goring.
Goring.
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
you called it Goring.
Goring,
You lived in
yeah.
Goring.
And that's what
And I loved your house.
I never met Lady C.
Oh,
What's a Lady C's passport?
Come on. Hit the button.
She says, give me a min. I'm in the loo. Go live on the loo. Do it. You'll feed on first.
How cool is that?
Live from the loo.
No, I won't. How dare you?
She's the one who's got the boy operation.
No way.
Oh, he's fucking adorable. Absolutely spectacular.
oh, Clark.
I can't think what his name is.
You are, Princess.
I am. His name is Clark, isn't it? Her son.
Clark, that's right, Clark. She does lives and he's there in bed with her. He's adorable. Absolutely
He's so adorable.
spectacular. So maybe Clark will be with her.
I love YouTubers. I think they're brilliant.
Tamika
honestly.
says, Avid, next parody should be a Megan horror movie. I think the last one was actually. I can only do
with
Megan.
my wig. Do you like my wig? Yeah.
I can only do Megan parodies when Megan herself gives me material and inspires me.
Yeah.
I mean, when she just does normal stuff, I can't do it. But when she goes out there and does something like the cut or variety, I'm just like, whoa, this girl is serving herself up for a plate. This is a good Smith. I've just got to do it. Come on, Duchess.
What's wrong with that? You know, Megan, I'm talking about.
Okay, have a great time. Please stop fostering Harry's paranoia about his mother. Well, the truth of the matter is, his mother was playing a very dangerous game. I'm sorry to say.
She.
Stop it! Don't speak about Diana like that or joke.
Well, this is the way I see it.
But she was, unfortunately, Terry Cabana. Yes, I agree 100%.
Yes, Terry, I agree.
Yes, she's batshit crazy. Yuki Toots. How would that be any different to what she's doing? Oh, I think that's like a conversation between two. Hello, Caroline Allen.
I'm loving Sandy's car. Sandy, what kind of car is that?
I'm driving my husband's car, and he has a Mini. No, he has a Countryman from Mini Cooper. I drive a regular Mini Cooper.
A Mini Cooper?
And he's got a 4-door.
Wow, you got a Mini Cooper 4-door, and you don't have a wheel.
Here we go. Look, Clarky's there as well.
You say hi?
Hi.
Clark.
Wow.
Hi. How you guys been doing?
We're good. How are you, Clarky?
Good. How was your Halloween night?
Well,
very hot,
yeah.
actually, sitting next to this fire.
Yeah.
You've got a woolly hat on. Is it cold there?
It's absolutely freezing in Boring Goring.
But I was wearing Slenderman, and it wasn't even in my costume. I was keep on breathing, and I was literally warm inside, but out the outside, these two were cold.
I used to live in C Place.
Did you? That's really not far from here at all.
I loved his house. That was when he was married to his second wife.
Yeah, married to another woman.
We used to go around and visit it, and it's a
I had
lovely
my eyes on
cul-de-sac,
her.
and it's near the beach, and I just thought it was absolutely bloody marvellous.
Yeah.
And he called it Boring Goring.
Sandy's gone.
But it was quiet. It was quiet, and it was just lovely. Oh, Sandy's gone.
Come back, Sandy.
Sandy's been cut off by the CIA.
Mm.
So
FBI.
I hear you've been doing really well, Clarky. You've been in hospital, haven't you? And it went really well, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling better.
Yeah, since my ears are now fixed, I get to play sports again, and that's what makes me me.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Clark is 11, but he's had 7 operations now, and these aren't little things. These are 4-hour operations. To fix his eardrums. He has extraordinarily flimsy eardrums, and they keep opening up with holes, and they have to be skin grafted over.
Right.
So you just had number 7, and we hope that's the end of it now.
That's like microsurgery, isn't it?
Sorry?
That's got to be like microsurgery, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's really not pleasant. I mean, I'm saying it's not pleasant, and I'm not even the one that has it. It's not pleasant to witness a child having to go through that, especially so many times.
It probably won't end until I'm not here.
You're okay, Clark.
You're okay, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I'm okay now.
Yeah, we saw the surgeon a couple of days ago, and the surgeon's happy that everything seems to have gone well. We're optimistic that that was his last surgery. We can't rule it out, but we're hoping.
What happens if it's not?
Oh, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Because you're growing as well, Clark. So there might be further operations, but at a certain point you'll be a certain size. But the good news is it has not affected your devastating.
Ooh.
Mm.
Sexy there. Are the ladies? No? Any girlfriends?
Too many. Too many.
Too many.
How many girlfriends have you got now?
Chasing you.
The only one that I have left is someone with Oh, he's just said the only girlfriend he's now got is Summer, but she's left him.
Oh.
That's so sad.
You will have all the girls racing after you, Clark. Trust me.
Yeah, but except the ones that are in year 10 now.
No, you don't want to go down the older woman route.
No, they're the one that's going down on me, but I'm just like, they're going down on me, but I'm minding my own business. So they're going on me, but I'm minding my own business and sticking to my lessons.
You know, it's just that it's that childhood innocence, isn't it? It's like, oops.
You hear me?
I don't know which is redder, my top or my face at the moment.
It's you.
You say the best things.
I've got a Sunday
Fucking marvellous is all
Your
I can
face
say.
was pink. No,
I can't even. Sorry?
I think he's marvellous. Bloody marvellous.
You're never bored when you've got Clark around, I tell you.
Did you know, right?
Yeah.
Miss Granny used to work on Worthing Pier, didn't she?
Yes.
When the big wave came.
There was a big wave.
There was a big wave that flooded the whole pier.
It was a
Really? Well, I've only been in Sussex since 2004. The only thing really big that's happened since I've been here is there was a lot of timber that washed up on the beach.
Yes.
The Ice Prince.
Sorry?
The ship was called the Ice Prince and it sank.
Yeah, it kind of all this timber washed up and everyone was looting it and making things of it. Yeah.
Yes, Graham made a boat out of this.
I've got a piece of it, yes.
Have you?
Of it, and it's still in a dolphin safari.
Yes.
Sure he's
Wow.
Well, it's just a piece of wood, let's say. It's not that marvellous. Shells went up all over Brighton.
Sorry, I'm finding it really difficult to hear you guys.
Do you ever go around to see Lady C for a cup of tea?
Now.
You
I
saw
need to...
her in the supermarket, didn't you?
I literally harassed her. I really need to write to her and apologise because she was in my local Tesco. I've seen her in there 3 or 4 times before. In fact, no, I'll go back to the very beginning with Lady C. Years ago, I think Clark was about 5, and we'd entered this Christmas bake-off at Clark's school, and she was one of the judges. Her and her son Dima were one of the judges. So as they were coming around to our table, Clark just went up to her and he went, "All right, Granny." Oh my God, you did really say that. So that was my first meeting with her, and she wasn't too impressed. And then I saw her the week after she got out of the jungle. She was in Tesco again. She was very nice. But then about 6 or 7 weeks ago, I saw her in Tesco again. And this time I'm like, do you know what? I'm just going to go say hi. I cornered her. I waited till she came round the aisle, and as soon as she came around the corner, she met me face to face, and she couldn't escape. And what was so brilliant was because, I mean, I'm obviously a very small channel. I'm not like Taz or Murky or Body Language Guy or any of these big YouTubers. But I went to her and went, "Oh my God, you won't know me. I'm Duchess. I'm on Shit Show." And she went, "I've seen your channel." I'm like, what? That's so cool.
Massive.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I
But
saw
no,
the
she's really,
photograph that you
she's
got.
so down to earth. She's exactly how she is in her videos. She's so lovely.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I've never met her. Have you met her?
No, never. But I think she was friends with a sort of auntie that I had. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I know who
don't
you
say
mean.
her name.
No.
Was a friend of my mum's, and this woman never liked me. And she used to
So
say,
she probably hates you, doesn't she?
I always assumed Lady C hates me because my mother's friend, my supposed auntie, used to love saying things like, oh, Lady C does say Fiona's awful. Oh, aren't you dreadful? But I don't think Lady C ever said that. It was just this ghastly woman that was my mother was friends with, that I was forced to call auntie, who claimed she was friends with Lady C. But I don't know if she ever actually was.
Probably not, actually.
Ghostbusters T-shirt.
Well, I'm going to college tomorrow morning, and I've got a fantastic T-shirt which has a ghost, and it says boobies. So I would wear that. I'm going to wear that to college tomorrow.
What, are you signing up for college, or are you on a course?
Yeah, I'm doing a year's teaching assistant training. So I'm doing 1 day a week in college, and I'm doing 2 days a week in a local school.
Fantastic.
So it's hard work, but it's a lot of fun, but it's hard work.
Yeah.
Boring,
that.
yeah.
Hey, stop calling it that.
No, that's what we called it. I live there. Come on.
It is. That's what it's called.
I know.
It's
me and her got together in Boring Goring. Well, we didn't, but we did.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
We had a lot of interactions in Boring Goring, didn't we?
Oh, no. Goring Gap.
Sea Place.
Goring Gap. What's
Goring
that?
Gap. That's the place to go. Sorry, I need to tell you, Clark sat here with his hand up. He's desperate to say something, but I don't know if I should let him back on.
Come on.
Well, I don't know what he's going to say. Come here.
Hello.
Clarky, talk to us.
Just to let you know, from last month, I was PE student of the month.
Yeah.
But now from this month, I am now performing arts student of the week.
Come here. Yeah. So basically, as you know, Clark has a hearing loss, and he has learning disabilities, and he's recently started high school, and it's fair to say that the first few weeks have been really stressful, not because of Clark, but because of other children. There's been a certain amount of, I don't want to say bullying, but I really don't know how else to describe it. There's a certain element of physical things going on. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, the school are being great. The school are really, really on top of it. But despite all that, he's doing really well, aren't you? And last month he was nominated Student of the Month for PE, and today he was nominated Student of the Month for Performing Arts. So he's doing really well.
Do you know what Clark's going to suffer with? I can tell you this now, because you're the same as my son when he was your age. You are extremely confident.
Yes.
And that intimidates other children.
Thank you.
You are exceptionally articulate and confident, really, Clark. Most kids your age are not like that. And so they will single you out, I'm afraid. And it is jealousy. And my son suffered terrible bullying because when he was about 11, he had a YouTube channel and he had thousands of subscribers. And of course, all the kids at school saw it. And you'd think, like you and me, Dutch ass, we're pleased if we get a few subscribers, aren't we? That
yes.
My son would rather have had the other kids at school be nice to him, but he had like 20,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel, and it didn't mean anything to him. He just wanted the kids to accept him. And Clark, you are, until you hit about 13 or 14, maybe 15, then you will suddenly see them for the dickheads they are.
Yeah.
But until then, it's going to worry you. Okay? It's
Well, I
not,
don't care as long as I get a head start.
it's
Listen,
Comments.
I just want you to know one thing, dude.
Listen, quite listen.
Everybody gets this shit. Everybody. It's not just you.
Yeah.
Everybody gets this. Okay, so just learn to deal with it.
Your mum had it. I've had it. Graham's had it. Everybody gets it. It's a
Thank you.
privilege in a way, isn't
Look
it?
at these comments.
It's a baptism of fire. Except with every fucking mark.
It's part of growing up. Some people have an unfair advantage, and they can
Like
bully
Harry.
you more than other people.
Prince
Yeah,
Harry.
yeah.
Oh, Prince Harry's been through it, Clark. No, Clark, spare a thought. While you're being bullied, you've got to shed a tear for Prince Harry. He was never bullied. He was a multi-millionaire from the day he was born.
Just a
It's
spare.
so sad, isn't it?
He's had a terrible time. All those servants, sometimes they didn't pick his pants up.
Should we do some fake
They
tears?
spilled his tea. I mean, Clark, think of him. Poor Harry. He's so upset he had to write a book.
Well, that's enough. That's enough.
Well, Harry's I won't say what he is because Clarky's listening. I won't say a word.
Mix back.
I'm related.
Oh,
Here we
sorry.
go. And artisan. There you go. Read that comment. I was bullied at school too, Clark.
Yeah,
Don't let them
yeah.
get to you. It's not worth it.
Everybody
No.
gets bullied. Honestly, true. It's true. Everybody gets bullied at school. Everybody.
It makes you stronger. I think we've all been there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you want to top up?
Yes, please, darling.
Okay.
Give me a bath.
The thing is, it's
Oh, I'm
hard.
gonna get rid of this wig.
It is hard to believe when you're
I
going
can't take
through
myself
it.
seriously with that wig on.
Where's
Sandy?
Music superstar last year.
Hey, okay, guys, you want to say trick or treat? I'm going to ring the doorbell and see if my husband answers.
Oh, wow, you're at home.
I finally made it home.
Wow, that's a cool house. Hey, let's check on Sandy. Sandy's in the United States of America.
Hey, trick or treat, you're on
Hey,
live
husband,
TV.
open the door.
Oh yeah,
Hi, husband. Hi, husband, you're live on YouTube.
You're
No
live
way.
with Gran.
Don't compromise me.
Great, and the bird just pooped on my shoulder.
The bird pooped on your shoulder?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the kids are coming.
Yeah, there's another swarm coming.
Yeah, there's another swarm of children.
You have to hand over sweets.
So, okay,
now.
guys, I'm gonna catch up. There's a bunch of kids coming. I don't know if you can see them. They're headed this way. So I'm out. It's good to talk.
It's amazing, Sandy. Thank you for being
Okay, thanks, Sandy.
Bye bye.
Sandy, you're amazing. Yeah.
Oh, there she goes. She's gone. It's just a trio now.
Yeah.
Just three of us now. How you doing, Princess? You okay?
All right. Enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Clarky, what are your predictions for Meghan and Harry?
Oh,
She's having a
What do you
fight.
think's going to happen
What's in
to Meghan
store?
and Harry?
Divorce?
I've just warned it. I've just thrown a few disclaimers at it. I was like, don't say this, don't say that.
Say what you like.
I'm thinking.
I can't see you.
I'm thinking that they might cause more than just being racist to England and Africa. I think they're going to try and hit it on Russia.
Oh, goodness.
I think they're going to try and get England to get nuked by trying to get
No,
Russia to
I don't-
believe that they're racist.
I don't know if you understood that. Clark's of the opinion that because Meghan likes upsetting different nations, that the next one's going to be Russia, and they'll end up nuking England.
No, but
I hope not.
they're trying to get Russia to believe that we're racist.
I think he's right in what she wants, because she'd love to see England nuked, wouldn't she? And then she could say,
Would she?
"None of them left. I better be the queen of the land that never was." Yeah, I think you're right, Clark.
The green one.
Well, do you know, it's funny you say that, Avid, because, or would you rather I call you Fiona?
Whatever, you can call me whatever you like.
Okay. You might come to regret that, though.
No, I seriously doubt it. I've been called every name under the sun, as I'm sure you've seen.
You and me both. My mum, bless her, she used to say that as long as you don't call me late for dinner, you can call me anything you want.
Yeah.
So somebody asked me on Twitter yesterday. They were asking me, or they were just saying, if you're so offended by Meghan because you come from Sussex, why don't you get a petition going? It's not that simple.
No, it's not.
There have been petitions. Even Lady C did a petition, but unfortunately, it didn't gain enough traction to get the attention of the mainstream media. So it's not just as simple as get a petition and get the titles removed. If we could have done that, we would have done that by now, because I can only speak for myself in Sussex, but they came here once for a total of, I'd say, about 3 hours, and they didn't even come to this town. They went to Brighton, Chichester, Horsham. Sorry.
And I think with Lady C, that's 3 of us from Sussex. Oh, Taz, that's 4 of us from Sussex.
Fiona was born. Fiona's born in.
So was Dutch. Sorry, I don't know your real name, or you might not want to say it.
No, I'm not going to say that one.
Okay.
Yeah. But Fiona was born in Brighton. She's one of the few people I know.
I bet you were born in Sussex.
Because I'm from Liverpool and I was an immigrant in Brighton, as so many people are. And most of the people you meet in Brighton are not actually from Brighton, are they?
No, I'm actually from Oxfordshire.
Oh, very posh.
Boom.
Posh. Yes.
No. I've been in Sussex now for about 17 years, so I've lost a lot of the plumminess.
Yeah.
So, although it's hysterical, because if you spoke to my father, he speaks very much like this, yeah. But then if you'd have met my mum, she used to talk like that because she used to live on a farm in Berkshire.
Right. Yeah. When I was at school, the first school I went to was a private school, but they all spoke like Brighton, all of them.
Oh, like that.
Mate.
They talk like that down here, don't they?
Yeah. And I wanted to be good at school, so I would talk like them at school, and then I'd go home, and if I dropped my P's and Q's, my family would tease me, so I'd posh up again. But then when I went back to school, I'd be too posh, and they'd tease me. Yeah. So I felt caught between the two worlds, but.
That's exactly how it is. If I go up there, I'm too common. If I come down here, I'm too posh.
Yeah. Can't win. Just can't win. But I think you're absolutely right. Us in Sussex, I mean, titles don't really mean that much, do they? They don't hold influence. The thing with the title is you've got to like and respect the person who holds the title. And I don't like or respect Harry or Meghan.
No.
I liked
you can't
Princess Diana.
You can't. I mean, they represent us. We are forever linked, whether they lose their titles or not, depending obviously on what's in Spare. Depending on what's in the book, will obviously affect what King Charles does from now on. It doesn't matter if they lose their titles. We are forever in history linked to two people I cannot like or respect, because they do not like or respect anyone but themselves.
Well, I don't like Meghan because I think she's a knockdown fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Yet too many people like her. I've seen too much. She exposes more and more and more all the time. Harry's a different kettle of fish. I don't like him because he's enabled her. He's allowed this to happen. I don't care if he says, well, I wanted to make the family work. Then he should have manned up and zipped her a long time ago.
Yeah.
The thing with Meghan is, and I say this a lot on my Twitter, you get the bots who are, you're so racist. They don't look at what you're saying. They just go straight to the, you're racist.
Yeah.
And I say to them, I have 3 children. One is part Arabic and the other 2 are half coloured South African. So which part of that makes me racist?
Yeah.
I genuinely do not like her because of her character. It's nothing to do with the skin.
I reiterate, I don't like her because I think she's a fucking bitch. I've seen enough of her to see she is a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with Harry is it's weird because I didn't join the Megxit community until the time between they announced Megxit and the Oprah interview, which was about a 2-month period. So in that 2 months, something changed and I decided to sort of speak out about what was going on. And I was very much in Harry's camp at that point. I always had the view that if they want to leave, if they want to have more privacy, if they want a more normal life, good on them. Just don't, it's like these people, like you'll probably have it on your channel. Oh my God, I don't like you. I'm unsubscribing. I'm leaving. Drama. Well, just go and do it. Don't announce it like Terminal 5 at Heathrow. Just go. You know, you don't have to have all the drama with it. But with Harry, at least I felt sorry for him because I thought she's obviously a very sort of strong, independent woman. He obviously is looking for a mother figure. And I always thought it was her. But then over time, I can see now that he's always been a certain way, but the public and the royal, not the public, the media and the royal family have done an excellent job of keeping it from us what he was really like. But it's only now he's left the UK and going solo, and he hasn't got this enormous PR team behind him, shield him from everything. We can see what he is, and it's that's disappointed me most about him. He was always to me the cheeky chappy. He was the lovable rogue.
I think Diana spoiled him, and he was they're different characters, him and William, very different personalities. I think she spoiled him, and I think when she died, Charles probably overcompensated and allowed him to get what he wanted, do what he wanted to make up for, knowing William was going to be king one day, and they focused on William. But having said that, Taz put up an excellent video a couple of years ago which showed the difference between Harry before Meghan and Harry after. And she reiterated that in a video, I think yesterday, where he was just laughing with Catherine, with William. He's having a great time. And then Meghan came along and he's just miserable. And now apparently she's almost 50% Nigerian. So
which bit?
Racist. I mean, she's ludicrous. She might as well say she's 73% Martian.
I mean, it's just funny how it's all coming out now, though. You know, if she'd have gone into it with the whole "I'm 43% Nigerian" from the start, but it's just.
I agree with Princess. They have already split up, and their divorces. I don't know if they will divorce because maybe Harry wants to save face. But a divorce, I think, is ultimate. That's inevitable. Don't you think, Princess?
I agree, yeah.
I don't think they're together now.
No, I don't. She's
it's a
meant to be coming
really
over
sad
here.
situation, actually.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, who knows for sure?
No, I can see it. I can see they're not together.
Really?
Yeah. Can't you girls see it?
I can see it more now. There's been
Yeah.
a few incidents lately where they haven't been as close. I put a couple of pictures up on Twitter the other night, a side by side, a picture with Meghan and Trevor Engelson, and a picture of Meghan and Corey, who was her boyfriend just prior to Harry. I think she actually slightly overlapped Harry with Corey.
Yeah.
And in both these pictures of Meghan with Trevor and Corey, they were so close. You know, her arms were around them and she was kissing them. I've never seen a picture like that with her and Harry.
No.
Never once.
No, you're right. She's the very first engagement photos in the white coat. That's the closest. You're right.
I mean, she actually leans back, doesn't she? If you look carefully at that, she leans back when they're taking pictures, and Harry's actually bringing her back to him.
But
she's leading away.
I think the difference now is he is sick of her. Now, this is something people don't understand about the royals. When a member of the royal family has you in favour, you've got all kinds of privileges, doors open. But it only takes that member of the family to go, I don't fucking like you. And those doors slam. And I'm seeing doors slam on her. Socially, doors are slamming on her. I think it's more likely he is going to divorce her. I hope they both come out of it alive, because I do worry what Clarkey said. One of them might kill each other, you know?
Well, I worry for Harry. I mean, I really do not like him. Do not get me wrong. I did. I don't anymore. But I worry because obviously, you know, as much as anyone, you know how the Sussex squad are.
Yeah.
If they divorced, I can see them going for him.
How big is the Sussex squad these days? Because I looked up Sussex squad on Twitter, on Google, and there were only about 7,000 followers. That's not an enormous following. Or am I looking at the wrong thing? Because I'm not on Twitter and I'm just going by Google. How many Sussex followers are there?
There are thousands, and they are increasing every day. They really are. I mean, I'm very lucky. I don't get my profile for the most part is locked. I do, whenever I get follower requests, I check very thoroughly into who they're following and who's following them.
Right.
Obviously, there are people on there that are instant. If I see they're following Scooby-Doo or Boozy, or, you know, somebody who's connected to Meghan and Harry in some way, it's an instant I will not let them onto my list. Right. I'm so strict that I don't really get any hassle, only occasionally on my channel. But I'm sure I'm quite petty, as I think my subscribers will verify that if I get somebody giving me a little bit of aggro, I will tend to put it up on my community page and feed them to the wolves, to be honest.
Good for you. Why not?
I really am that petty.
I mean, if people want to put themselves out there, and if they've got the what's the word? You know, they believe in what they say, and then fucking stand up to it. Don't shy away like a coward. Isn't it amazing, these keyboard warriors? Oh God! But I just don't think there are that many Sussex squad people. Not that I can see.
There are some.
Well, my trolls, and they're kind of my pet trolls, they only like each other's tweets. And it's one person. They've got 3 accounts. And they tweet in unison, and they like each other's and share each other's. But it's not like there's a swarm of sugars that are agreeing with them. There's just the 3 troll accounts. So I'm not seeing a sugar spray, if you like.
No, they're definitely around. Most definitely, especially on Twitter. This in the last since it was announced Harry's book was coming out, and then the day after it was announced the name of the book, there's been an upsurgence in bots.
Oh,
and
that's bots. That's got to be bots, because if they were human beings, they'd have an interest before, during, and after. An immediate interest. That's just bots.
Yeah.
Or paid trolls, a troll farm.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I really don't get that many at all, because I'm so strict with who comes onto my profile. But I do see a lot of the people that I talk to regularly on Twitter. I see them getting it all the time.
Yeah.
But they all seem to say the same. It's all, you're so racist, that they don't have any other cards to play.
They're tweeting in unison as if it is one person behind maybe 15, 30, 40 accounts.
I wish I had the time to do that. I really don't.
Well, I guess they all live in Uganda and are paid by Meghan Markle or someone like her. In my opinion, allegedly. Well, I'll tell you what, I will reiterate. I think Meghan Markle is a fucking bitch. I think she's a manipulator. I think she's used. I think she's social climbed. She represents just about every
Do you think
nasty
she picked on
person.
Prince Harry on purpose and wanted to marry him?
Yes.
For her own social gain?
Yes. I have met so
It's
many
not
nasty
a
pieces of
genuine
work
love
in my
story,
life,
I
and
thought.
she is a culmination of all of
Surely
them.
she was like Cinderella and he just stumbled across her and said, "I love you," and I picked her up from the dirt. No, maybe not.
But is he nice?
But is
Because
he
if he's not nice, it wouldn't make sense for me.
Yeah.
She's
What
a
was that all about?
lunatic. Meghan Markle.
Go, Princess. Give it. Where's Piglet live?
Not the
Uganda.
looking glass.
Where's Piglet live?
Sherlock Holmes.
I
Coming
thought
for
it
you,
was
Meghan.
Sussex, not Uganda.
It's nearly midnight and Halloween will be over soon,
yes.
so I think it's time
At
for
5
bed.
more minutes, everybody.
Where's Clarky gone?
He's still here.
I'm just right next to my mum.
Still here.
Oh, he's absolutely adorable. Reminds me so much of my little Ben. And then he grew up into being a horrible, hairy man.
Little Ben was born in Worthing Hospital.
Yes, Benji was born in Worthing.
So was Clarky.
I had a choice between Worthing Hospital and Bright.
Instead of me being born in Oxford
It's
or
nice and Worthing all the way.
Yeah.
And
we
it was
lived
marvellous.
Boundary Road.
Yeah, Port Slade.
Yeah.
Oh, you lived in Port Slade?
Yeah. St. Albans.
Just down the road.
St. Albans, just
Down
off
the road.
Boundary Road. And when she came into labour, I looked at her and she looked at me and we thought, Brighton or Worthing.
No, they'd asked me. They asked me
It
before.
was the
in
time of
week,
day,
so
you
I
know
said
what I mean?
no.
We thought traffic and everything. We thought, go to Worthing. It's quicker.
Yeah. It was better.
Yeah,
Posher, much posher.
he was born in Worthing Hospital. We just rocked up at Worthing
And
Hospital.
he's very, very proud of that, Clark. Very proud. He tells everybody when they say, if I say I was born in Brighton, he always goes, nothing. I was born in Worthing.
Uh-huh.
So was Clark.
Yeah. Boom.
Because Worthing is a posh hospital.
Same hospital, right next to the gas holders, isn't it? Yes, get in.
No, it's gone. It's gone.
Have they gone? Oh, wow.
It's gone.
Wow. Well, anyway, yes.
Right. It's 2 minutes to midnight. So I think
Well, we knock it off at midnight. We've got 2 minutes left to say.
Yes, 2 minutes.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Thank
Princess
you very
Carol,
much.
thank you so
Thank
much,
you, Dad
Princess.
Charles, for joining us, and Clarky.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It's been brilliant.
Yes. Sandra, everybody, thank you so much for joining us for Halloween. I'm sorry it was a little bit more spooky.
All your bloods fell off your face.
I peeled it off. It was rubbery.
You still got a bit.
Off.
You still got a bit there.
Fine. Oh, it's rubbery. It just peels off. Look. See?
Oh no!
Like
How's
a
the
red
fire?
bogey.
How's the
it's
fire?
still going. Right. So we are off to bed, I think.
I think so.
Okay.
Good night, Princess. Good night.
Good night. Good night, you two. Good night, Clark.
Princess. Bye.
Good night, Charles.
Good night.
Okay. Good bickers.
Bye.
Good bickers.
Good night, everybody. Pat, Pelham, Callie.
Who remembers Zebedee?
Fluffy Kitten. Joe, everybody. Rhea
Come
Snake.
to bed, boing.
Terry Cavana. Mad Papa. Carmen Miranda and anyone
there's
else. I'm
loads,
sorry if
loads.
I've missed anybody.
Yeah, there's loads.
Good night, and may your
God
go with you.
And hopefully you had a great Halloween.
We did. We did an amazing Halloween.
And you, Clark.
I wish I could have worn the wig longer, but she wouldn't let me.
Oh no, he won't be going to see